What's up, my dudes?
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
And we're
Alright.
back.
Now, changing to a more lighthearted adventure. You just finished having Celia's jaw created. You guys are now drooling and loving each other like good gay couple.
Yes.
I'll actually
Guys.
give them some drink. I'll pull out the fine brandy. This one. Pull out like my little flask and give it to the both of them and be like, "Drink up, you earned it."
Gim just gotta respectfully put the drink back towards the dwarf. Not today.
All right, not you so much. And he hands it to the fire guy.
I'll drink it.
You can drink your fill. You earned.
Alright. Now, Torque. As they're getting their own, because of course it's going to take a while for them to do the tinkering. It takes about roughly an hour. You and the guards are kind of sitting on the side, I'm guessing. Actually, yeah. What are you doing? I shouldn't be telling you what you do. Never mind. It's fine. Alright, so those Torque and the four guards are off the side kind of talking about the mission, what's going on, like how that's going to work, and it leads up to you guys. So you guys finish the glove, it looks gorgeous. Orin hands you the drink. What do you guys do now?
Like I said, I took a big ass swig of it.
Gim just gonna hold it aloft and head towards the center of the camp. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. With the help of my dear friend and colleague, Nikolai. He points over to a guard. I need you to come here. Just for a moment. Just come here.
Roll a d4 for me.
Don't do it.
Don't do live ammunition.
I think he was more along the lines of...
I was gonna say, hold up, just use me instead.
Alright.
Like, I don't know, would people understand the intent by calling a guard with a gun in his hand? I guess I would. I would have just been like, "Oh, hold your horses, lad."
They're quite hesitant to come forward. Actually, yeah, you're right. Make a persuasion check, too.
Have to persuade.
I'm just gonna run up to Gimja because I know full well what it does. Just use it on me.
Oh, I'm not using it on anyone. I was just trying to get them to wear it so therefore they can use it on that tree.
Oh,
Say that, then.
that's oddly lighthearted.
I didn't think I need to say that. What on earth were you thinking I was gonna do?
Never mind.
So, the only female of the guards besides Torque stands up, kind of walks over. Oh, what do you need me to do again?
Wear this gauntlet and smack that tree.
She
Oh, and brace
puts
yourself.
it on, and it fits perfectly.
Yes. Now brace yourself.
Can you repeat that? You're
Now brace
breaking out on me. I think it's
yourself.
my internet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
brace
fine.
yourself.
Now brace yourself.
Alright. And she kind of... Do you want me to use it against you?
No, use it against that tree. Are you wanting me to have a death wish?
Yeah, don't point that thing at anybody.
That's probably the better way to do it. And she walks over to the nearby tree, puts her hand against it, and she kind of looks at the glove for a second and kind of squeezes her, like flexes her hand. And you all hear an audible thundering crash as the tree literally explodes. It doesn't knock, and it falls over.
You hear him jumping up and down and clapping.
Oh, yeah.
And you see Vera turn around, and her eyes are wide and glittering. And she's like, "Can I keep this?"
Unfortunately, it's for the gnome. But we could perhaps make a few requests.
She takes it off, gives it to you, and you can see she's now pouting, like, "Aww,"
Oh, it's
and goes back to sit down with Torque and the others.
He'll hand it over like a goddamn knight presenting his crown to the king. Is gonna set him on just one knee and hold it aloft.
Tim
Oh,
Tim.
wow.
Tim Tim.
Yes.
Tim Tim's just gonna take it, silent, unemotional. I don't know how Tyler would do it. That's what I
Honestly,
said.
he didn't say much that last.
Yeah, he didn't
I don't really
say
know
much.
too Tim.
I present
Yeah.
to you Celia's jaw.
I don't know. I just pretty much did a Gimja impression.
He just nods, I would imagine.
Yeah, he just nods and just takes it
Silent.
wide-eyed and puts it on. So slides his cloak over.
Now don't smack anybody who doesn't deserve it.
Hey.
I am putting it into his character sheet right now.
Alright.
And now he has a very powerful gauntlet.
And Gimja's gonna go ahead and walk over towards Torque. Still with his nice little happy smile on his face.
What was that?
What do you say?
I noticed that you've have a lot of things on your mind. Is there something the matter that I could be able to assist with?
Mm,
No, don't worry about me. Just keep doing what you were doing.
No, I am done with my duties for the day.
You just look at you. Fine, I said. Now
Alright,
move along.
very well. If you need your tent set up, I'll be back.
you just see like Orin sitting on a stoop at the point. If he's like in his, we're at a campsite right now.
Yep, we're at a campsite.
Yeah.
All right, so you see him sitting on a stump, and he's like having a drink, chilling with his little pipe, smoking it and looking up at the stars. He's kind of waggling his feet like a little kid.
So who's taking
Like,
first watch?
I could take first watch. He kind of nods. I was just having to sit down myself.
There we go.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
What was that? That's like you rolling for that damage.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
in order for me to be knocked away. Then I shall take the, well, twilight watch, since it's quite dark during that time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And he just kind
And
of
he immediately turns it to stone.
And he just turns to stone. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough again. Just kind of pokes at the stone until it tumbles over into the soft grass.
Nikolai's just gonna... Okay, everyone has like their own tent, correct? Or...
Yeah,
Uh,
they all pitched up tents for all you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, what I'm asking is, everyone has their own individual tent, or are we bunking with people?
Individual tent.
Okay,
individual.
sweet. Nikolai just wanted privacy. He didn't want to bug anyone with the glowing.
That's true. You are a walking
Actually-
candle.
Your hair, as it is on fire, but it doesn't shed any light, nor does it produce heat.
Well, that's the thing. Like, naturally, well, it doesn't produce heat, but it naturally.
Produces light. Yeah. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, they have to have like a literal like light spell on top of them, right? Or is it like a nerf light spell?
It's like a. I don't know. It's just natural.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Pretty
yeah, you
rad,
can
I love
move
them.
the light.
It can, if I want to. I think it can produce some heat. Maybe if it's cold.
Okay.
So you're just kind of like
Assuming
in your
it's
tent.
hair.
They just assume he's just like in his tent with a candle all night. They're like, oh wow, he's been up all night.
Yeah. All right. So, who's
Just put
taking
hood
first
on.
watch again?
I'll take first watch if I can. Just because he's kind of sitting on the stump anyway, and he's having smoke and drink. He's just relaxing in the night. I'll take the first
Alright.
watch.
Make a perception check.
Fair enough. Bomb.
Okay. So, it's nighttime. You guys are actually in the hills right now, so you're actually kind of at home while you're. You found like a small copse of trees, so you can hide the light of the campfire, and you're just sitting there keeping the watch, and you notice about 500 yards away to the north, on one of the hills, you see a very peculiar sight. It looks like a smallish dog. Not
Alright.
the smallest dog, it's a medium-sized dog, but with 2 heads, and it's just standing there looking at the group.
2 heads, smallish dog.
Oh no.
Would I be able to roll a history or nature check to figure out what exactly I'm looking at?
Roll a nature check.
Okay. Woo.
You know it's not a beast. It is. You know it from the back of your head that this is not a natural, but you can't pinpoint what it is.
Can I, what color was it? Trust me, if I could see what color it was. Oh,
No,
actually,
you
no,
wouldn't
I
be able to.
can't. I couldn't because of dark vision. I wouldn't be able to discern color. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
but
alright.
it's not being aggressive. It's just watching you
Watching directly at me.
at the camp.
It's not of this world. That is something to mention. Is anyone else somewhat awake still around this time? Because it's still been time? Or, like, first watch?
Do you want to knock on the stone?
Wouldn't Stone exact. Oh, yeah, I can knock on Gimja's stone. He's chilling next. I'm gonna knock on Gimja's stone really quick.
The moment that you
Like
step
a little
towards him.
knock, knock,
Yes?
I think I see something down there.
See something
Doesn't look quite natural.
natural?
It's
Maybe something of
it
the
doesn't look quite
arcane.
natural at all. It looks like a 2-headed dog. And he's gonna ask you to kind of. I guess at this point you got a perception. Maybe you can have better eyes. You can see what that.
Make a perception check with advantage
Right.
because he's kind of helping you point it out.
I'm pointing it out like kind of like the direction.
18.
So yeah, you can notice it's a medium-sized dog with 2 heads.
Since I know that this isn't something natural, could I tell if it's some what it is through an arcane sense?
I suppose, yeah.
Um,
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. You know that this is a death dog.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
That's a 20.
I knew exactly
it's
what.
looking directly at. And with that high of a perception check, you actually see the pendant around one of its necks, and it looks in the shape of an eye. And you also know that that is a very peculiar magical item, but you don't know what it is.
That is odd.
It's up to you if you want to tell me this.
I've never known that death dogs could be this close. What do I know about a death dog?
Death dogs are monstrosities that roam roads and attack travelers, and they're usually quite aggressive unless they have
Excuse me, Lime. Can I
Go ahead.
interrupt you for a second? While we were investigating in the tent, Aaron made a nature check and knew that that dog could do this. So, and you said that he would have saw them before. Would that?
Oh yeah,
be-
death dogs, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah,
does that
I
mean
did say you saw him.
That's a good catch.
Yes.
I did know
So,
that dogs were.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, you
I
know,
thought it was a
would
different
make
thing.
sense.
Yeah.
No, that's that dog, and you were the one telling me about them. Like, I would not have known what a dead dog looked like because I've never met one. But Aaron, with the roll he made, he saw some before, so that means he would have recognized that.
I
as
did
dead
do a
dog.
history roll. Yeah,
You are
that's true.
You're perfectly correct. So yes, Oren, you would have known that it's a death dog. I'm sorry.
I guess
Thank
it's,
you for
Sorry,
correcting.
Lime.
No, it's perfectly fine. I want you guys to do that kind of.
That was perfect. Actually, could have just been a slip of the alcohol. I guess I'll attest it as soon as he kind of confirms it with like, oh, that's a death dog. I'll be like, oh, yes, right, that is a dog.
Yeah, you kind of jog your own memory
Yeah.
when Gimja points out it's a death dog.
Yeah, because he's 300 years old. Shit slips.
Yes. Usually they'd be out in the plains, but I never think that they would be up here on the hillside. Yet it's carrying an unusual pendant with an eye.
Pendant?
Yes.
What is it exactly? You didn't really mention. You mentioned
Yes,
like it's not supposed to be here.
it's around its neck, and it's an eye just staring at us. Usually they'd be able to just come upon us to come and eat us.
No, no, lad. I mean, like, what kind of a dog is? Do you know?
Well, yes, it's a death dog.
Death dog! Oh, I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew it was a death dog. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Alright, yeah, they're not supposed to be around. This is something for concern. Maybe we should talk to the captain of the caravan, whoever's leading it.
Well, I suppose we should wake up the rest of the party members as well as our entire squadron. However,
Do you think this
As
is
you guys are
fun?
talking, you actually notice that the dog turns around and runs away.
Fuck
north.
sauce. North. It's ran away. He kind of strokes his beard at this point. He's thinking heavily in thought.
I would not suggest following it, but we should take note of this.
Aye, that we should. That we should. He's gonna tell you to write that down. He's gonna be like, write that down.
Immediately,
You want
a pen and a notebook is in his hand.
Seen Death Dog last night. Gave me the fucking eye. Here it is. Sign that shite over it. And I want you to staple that fucking note right on the captain's front door.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'll do it verbally, more appropriate to anybody of a god.
Whichever. I'm just gonna finish me watch. You go back. Now, lad. I'll let you know if any death dogs.
Well, after he gets done writing, he'll turn back into stone with the notebook in hand.
Yep, he just kind of flops over with the notebook in his hand, still writing. That's how I imagine it. And that's about my shift. I don't know if I need to roll again.
No, who's taking the next shift?
I'm taking
no
Twilight,
clue.
so
It's about Twilight.
Yep.
Well, no. After that would be Twilight. So who's gonna take it before Gimja?
I can take the second.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll go wake her up, actually. Or maybe she's gonna come by. I think it'd be more logical if she comes by. Like, she's just like, are you tired?
All right. So you go wake her up. You get up and you have your watch. What do you do? Besides, make a perception check for me.
Oh, I'm gonna mention the dog to her before I go to sleep, though. I will do that. I will be like, don't. Specifically, death dogs. 2 hits. Gonna
Death
tell her.
dog, huh? Curious.
Yeah, I did see one of them. It gave me a bit of a cause for concern. I'll say that.
I wish I would have thought it. That may be important with my research. But fine. Thank you for telling me. She nods.
And then he's like, yes, lad. And he just like kind of nods off, just goes to his bed and just slumps into sleep. You hear a big thud.
Should just look to see if you're fine, if you're okay. And then
Nah, he fell right into his bed and he knocked out. He's snoring up a
I
storm.
mean, she heard a thud, so she just want to make sure you didn't hit your head or something.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't
you are.
show, but she does care a little bit about you. You know.
Oh, he's an old dwarf. It's nice. He appreciates the sun, and he's just like, oh, lass, get off of me. just you were just like talking. He looks like he's having a good dream.
Alright. So, you
All
know,
right.
she walks around camp and look around.
Make a perception check.
Sure. There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Shit.
Okay, so you look around and you kind of look at the hills, and you actually don't see anything of interest. You just see the nice moonlit horizon. It's a really beautiful night, actually.
It's a beautiful day. I'm sorry.
Alright. I would just like to point out that both Gimja and Torque rolled a unnatural 20 and a natural 20.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, for those who are actually just listening in on this.
Oh, actually, I forgot to say this. Both Gimja, Gimja, Orin, and Torque, you all notice the slight glow from Link's tent. It looks like a firelight, like he's lit a candle.
No, I'm not curious. Alright. she doesn't really do anything about that. She's not curious. Sorry. Right.
All right.
So if she doesn't see anything in particular, she just walk around camp, make sure everybody's sleeping correctly and there's nothing sneaking up. And she looks at the sky and she's like, I miss this, getting out, And then she's gonna sit down and write a note, a letter to her mom, because she does that when nobody's looking.
All right.
Damn, kind of wish Orin was awake to see that. He just come up behind and just pat her and be like, "What you writing?"
No, you're sleeping. Just keep snoring, okay?
I know, he's just snoring. You hear him actually, like, he probably wakes people up with how fucking loud this snore.
You know what? She's just gonna stick something in it.
He probably, like, gets a cork and just plugs his nose and he's just like...
Yep. Oh my god,
It's like-
seeing Torque, like, roll you over time to time so you can, like, sleep easier.
Putting corks literally up his nose, like...
Oh god.
All right. So your watch ends, and you wake up, Gimja. Correct.
You tap Gimja on the nose. Like
She looks
get
at
them out.
Gimja for a second. No, listen. She walk up to Gimja and she's like, okay, that thing is a stone. She look at him, trying to find a button or something. She doesn't know what Gimja is. She
Immediately
runs-
his head.
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Go
let
ahead.
me finish.
Go ahead.
okay?
Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead. Go for it.
So she kind of looks at you like you're a funny creature for a second. She scratched the back of her head, and then she's like, "Oh fuck it," and she just knock on you, like on your
you
chest.
poke him in the eye.
No, she knock on his chest, kind of just. Hello, is there someone in here?
Bird neck snap towards her as he comes into living. Yes.
Jesus fucking. Hi.
Hello.
Just look around and try to keep things from sneaking up on us, will you?
Of course, the death dog is certainly.
I have one more thing to say.
Of course.
You keep your hands off my weapon. She gives you the, the two finger on her eyes and kind of like, I'm watching you.
Oh, my
That's-
dear, I wouldn't imagine doing anything without permission.
It's
Sorry.
just more creepy, man.
It's just creepy.
He's like, you better keep an eye off my weapon like this. Touch my weapon.
No. She just gives him, two fingers, eyes to eyes kind of thing.
He'll still smile at her and just wave.
Yeah, that.
Sweet dreams.
Oh my god, it's creepy. You're creepy. Alright, she's gonna go
God
to
damn
bed.
it.
That's
All
the
right.
point.
It's literally from two directions, just watching you like I'm watching.
All right, Gimja.
Alright.
What do you do on your watch besides make a perception check for me?
First and foremost, Domino doing a sentry bot walking around the camp.
All right.
And Gimja, of course, as he's looking around, he's going to go ahead and set up his shop and start to get to working on his blueprints for the air cannon.
The air cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So this is just blueprints. So make a tinkering check and also make perception check with either advantage or you and Domino.
I'll do it with advantage.
22. Oh, that's the
That's a
tinker
tinker
tool, so
tools.
16.
And perception. Ah!
Dude,
You were
that's a 2!
You're going to get us killed.
Dude, that was a
You
2 and a
are
3.
2 involved with your tinker's tools. And the night goes peacefully during your watch. You polish up a little bit of the blueprints. It doesn't look. You encounter some problems with the equations and how the magic would how you would implement the magic. But it all goes well.
I'm pretty sure I'm missing some sort of thing that's gonna be definitely need. Oh well, I suppose it's time for. Immediately sees Nikolai's tent just glowing. Oh no, he's on fire! Everybody, the tent's on fire! He just jumps.
It's actually the death dog, I imagine, that like literally whispered that in your ear. Everything's all peaceful. You've had a peaceful watch, haven't you?
Okay. eyes.
I don't
Alright,
think
so
that dot can speak.
A
Can
frickin' nightmare
They cannot.
fuel, frickin' talking to a nightmare fuel.
You just hear like the two-headed like, it's all beef.
okay, so Link or Nikolai, you hear Gamja yell fire, and pretty much everyone wakes up.
Literally fucking Nikolai's face.
That is my face. That's my face. Like, oh fuck, I've been found out.
Fire!
And
You
Jim
never
Jet
know.
proceeds to jump onto Nicola's tent to pat out the fire.
Oh my god, Turkin, like, it's
Does she
literally.
literally just grapple him and beat the shit out of him?
Okay, Gamja, make a strength check, just a straight strength check.
Awesome.
Nikolai, make a strength saving throw.
Fuck me, right? Never mind.
There you go.
Okay, so instead of landing on top of him and smothering him and suffocating him, you land on him, and Nikolai just indefensive, just puts his hands in front, and you trip and fall and hit your head on the ground. Gamja.
Rolled over it essentially.
Turns to stone.
Exactly.
Right then and there.
And you are now unconscious and you're sleeping. You are nice and comfy where you're at on the ground.
Welcome to your watch, Nikolai.
Okay,
And now-
so I was awake, like Tori was awake because of screaming, right?
I would be
Yes.
awake too.
So
And
she
so are
just
the
kinda-
four guards.
She raised from her bed, kind of like super fast, rubbing the sword, looking around like, what?
God
What's going
damn.
on? Where's the
Gargoyle.
fire? And then the Dane gargoyle just just fly. Just-
You
God,
little- You little fuck.
what's going on,
As a-
Nikolai? What the hell?
My hood's already up,
Nikolai is
and I'm just gonna pretend like the glowing he saw was me lighting my pipe.
You literally hear Orange just wake up and say, "No, Gloria, not my favorite fucking tools again." Oh, what?
okay. So Nikolai, make
Yo.
either sleight of hand or stealth check to try and hide the fact that you're glowing,
That's fucking.
Oh damn, they're all the same. Fuck.
or performance, since you're trying to blow it off as you smoking a pipe.
That's even worse. I'll just do fucking stealth.
You,
Gee.
after everyone's already up and seeing your hair on fire, you're like, "Oh yeah!" And you put on your head and look at them, and they're all looking at you, and you're like, "Oh, shit."
God damn it.
He's just gonna yawn, rub his eyes, and be like, "Did you guys just figure out that he's a fucking dragon too?" Just looking
The
at it.
four guards look at you and look at the Burning Man and look back at you and just like, I don't get paid enough for this. And they all four
I'm
go
not
back to
paid
sleep.
enough for this shit.
So
My God has not prepared me for this. The
My
earth does not
training.
prepare for this. What the hell is going on with your hair?
Would I have slept a decent amount at this point, or not even?
You guys
Considering
are-
Hunter's Watch.
I'm from the east. That's.
Just
Yeah.
answer the question. What's
That's-
wrong with your hair?
It's just been like this since as long as I can remember.
you can make insight checks for anyone who cares.
Remember, I want you to remember he's a bumpkin. He doesn't know anything
At
really
this
about
point, I'm
himself.
gonna come in for the save, and I'm just gonna like do a little.
He just thinks this
like,
is normal and wonders why everyone stares at him. But he was very cautious coming
Yeah.
over here.
I do another impromptu speech at this point. And I'm just like, listen, guys. Just because he has some fiery fucking hair doesn't mean he's not one of us. Just because his mom slept with that fucking dragon, it does not mean he's any less. And then he just kind of pats him on the back. Says, now get your fucking arse right out there and look for us. Look for us, son. And then he just goes back to bed and he slams the tent shut and face flops on the tent again.
By the way, Nikolai, your tent
Yeah.
is collapsed and you have a stone gargoyle, literally stone, on it.
I'm gonna kick the gargoyle's head.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, that okay.
That's
What
an
would the attack roll be?
Your fist? So
No,
it's
just
just like,
it's a bludgeoning, so just roll
Your strength.
a d20.
It's 1d,
and
it's
add-
1d20 plus your strength modifier.
is it?
So -1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you only get strength. Oh no, you don't get proficient. Fair enough.
Yeah, no. I'm just
Yeah.
slightly kicking the gargoyle's head.
He
So
literally
yeah,
just
you
like
lightly
attempts
kick it.
to
You kind of stub your toe to it, like you're hit a
take 1d1
piece of
damage.
furniture at like 1 a.m.
I
Uh,
think
It
you take a damage for that shit.
you're lucky I don't shoot the goddamn stone off you.
Oh,
Now,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take my watch with pistol out
All
and
right.
smoking my pipe.
Domino.
With my hood down at this point, because, everyone's already
He's
seen it.
embarrassed.
Like, there's no point in hiding it now.
Especially since I
Alright.
made a whole performance.
I'll go
and then
ahead and
said your
state
mom
that
fucking
Domino
drained.
would still be in sentry mode at this point.
Okay. So make a perception check for me.
Perception. That's persuasion, not perception. Hold on. Performance, persuasion. There it is.
Perception.
Okay.
Whoa,
so,
everyone's.
so you're looking around and you don't see anything. Everything looks fine. It's a very beautiful night. It's a rolling, dark green hills, some trees to the north, a hint of a forest. It looks quite nice.
Well, with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff my pistol back in my coat.
So that is because how night shifts work. It's 2 hours each for 8 hours. That's how long the long rest is.
Mhm.
So you guys wake up, and as dawn approaches and the sun is now rising.
What happened to this tent?
you crashed on it.
Oh. Whose tent
Does
was it?
that really surprise you,
Whose tent was it?
Nikolai?
Immediately sees his hair. Fire! He runs towards Nikolai.
Oh man, I love this.
Please,
Oh,
just
God.
stop already.
Just raises a
But your hair's on fire. Are you
You
not
just
being...
made a fire.
We've established. It's understandable. At this point, like, he needs to make a speech about it just to clear the air. He's gonna be like, alright guys, let's just settle this. I have fire for hair.
I'm a fire person,
Let's get out
or
of your
as
system.
what I've heard you call me, a genasi.
Some
I like how you said that. A
quote
gymnast.
Yeah.
unquote.
Genasi.
For all logical purposes, I am what is called a genasi.
I'm a goddamn genasi.
You
Alright,
say
alright.
a genasti in the most Hank Hill voice you can.
That's a sensible. God damn it, Bobby, I'm a genasi.
God dang it, Bobby. I'll tell you
Anyway.
what.
Anyway,
Alright.
just, I'm a genasi, son.
That's gonna be becoming extremely useful for several projects that we can use.
Remember not to blow my cover in any other areas. As far as
Cover?
I know, I likely. Well, that's why I kept my hood up. I mean, sure, I got stairs where I was from. I didn't think anything of it, but I'm in a new land.
Listen, everyone gets stairs. You can be whatever you want to be, but at some point you're gonna be something that people dislike. And you can either embrace it and be proud of it, or you can hide it, and when people discover it, it can have bad reaction. But the choice is yours. If you want to hide it, that's your choice. But if shit comes down, you need to be prepared to do what's necessary.
Yeah, fair. However, I don't mind y'all seeing it. I mean, you already seen it. You had a decent reaction. But let's just say,
I mean, I may not have fiery hair, but being green is not as easy as it seems.
no. This is more. Well, I understand that, but to someone from my area, if they were here, I'd be very well recognized.
Yeah. Same here. You hear her in the background.
I hope I'm
Nobody
never
recognizes
recognized.
me. I'm
So I'm
fucking
just-
sad.
I just hope I don't run into anyone I knew from my country.
Anything I should be concerned about? Look.
Maybe later. There's a reason I said your barracks could be upgraded. I am a scientist after all.
gonna keep an eye on you now.
Do whatever you like. Then I'm just gonna hop in the wagon, ready to go.
Keep 2 eyes on you, boy.
All right. So
Actually, it's more like this.
Yeah.
All right. So after you all get situated into the carts loaded, you guys head out on the last day, roughly at about 9 a.m. to the next destination of your.
Gimja
The
will
next
be
leg you're
watching out for that death dog.
This is literally Orin right now. What's going on?
You guys go ahead and put your tokens on the board next to the wagon.
Oh.
Oh yeah, also took. So he gets
Nice, Orin, just in the river.
jump right into the river. That's the first moment he gets out there.
That's about 40 feet down,
In
No.
a van.
60 feet down.
All right, let's. I have 30 climbing, but not that much.
What the? Why the fuck are you over there?
I don't know, dude. Where are we going? Where is this? I can't see the map entirely.
You
Right there.
can't see the map.
No, wait. No, it's
Reload the
zoomed
page.
in. It zoomed in a lot. My bad.
Whoa.
All right, there we go. Nice. So getting to that.
All right, place yourselves where you want to be. And
Yeah, this is about.
I felt I should have been in the front, but everybody's in the
Yeah,
front.
that makes
so-
sense.
I think
Go ahead,
Torque
go-
makes
go
more
be in
sense.
front.
In
Go in the
Yeah.
front. I'll take
Sorry,
your
I
spot.
don't want to overstep. But I'm
No,
just
you're
like,
not
you know,
overstepping.
No.
You're not. You're the leader of the expedition. You sit in the
You're
front.
supposed to be in the front.
I'm
All
just
right.
okay. I don't.
God damn it. Okay.
Gosh diddly damn. Alright, I'm gonna chill next to Gimja, I guess. Wherever Gimja is. Also
Well,
kind of
Gimja's
like,
outside of the cart walking next to it.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone in the group hears rustling on this ridge. Yeah, on that ridge.
This ridge right here.
Yes. It's
Well,
about 15 feet up. It's a pretty sheer cliff face. And you see.
Give me a second.
If it wasn't mentioned before, as soon as everyone does get up, Orin is gonna mention the devil dog to any of the guards. Kind of like almost
Oh, okay.
boasting about it in a little way. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, I saw a fucking death dog last night, and I'll tell you, I saw that shit, and it was fucking spooky." And he just goes like that, and he just
I
continues
see.
on his little rant.
I assume we heard that with passive perception. Do we need to make another perception roll?
I'm
No,
pretty loud
I'm using
about
you
it.
guys' passive perception.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
loud about it. Like I'll be boasting about that shit all morning. Walking my drink. I'd be like, yeah, it had a fucking necklace, stuff like that. Just kind of like pointing out Gimja and being like, yeah, this fucking thing with the eyes of an eagle.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of it being a long rest, I can upgrade back to my 2 grit points.
He definitely could have tinkered too, I think, right?
He didn't say he wanted Tinker, so.
That's true. No, for future, I'm saying future effort. Right
Yeah.
there. I just wanted to know if that was established or not, so I can. Very nice.
Yeah. Alright. So. Cora is needing a little bit of time because she needed to do something real quick. So,
Mhm.
how are y'all? How's your day?
Chilling.
What? Oh,
Chill.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you're back? Okay, welcome
Okay,
back.
cool. So, never mind. We don't care how your day has been.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
okay, fine. I see how it is.
I
Alright.
just needed to talk, tell something to someone, but it's good. It's good. All good.
Alright, now let me open a bunch of different shit.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Uh-oh.
Orin, what did you do?
Don't look at me.
He apparently is making a whole shit ton of noise.
Well, I mean, in the morning breakfast. I don't mean like while we're walking. At that point, he kind of died
I
down.
don't know. I was joking. I was just, like, so what
Yeah.
did you do now again?
Oh,
Again,
what this
that's
is.
the key word there. Again.
he just kind of nods. Is
Who
this in
did you
character?
piss off? Hmm?
Is this in character?
No. It's just that explained my reaction. Like, when I heard him. Oh, I need to prepare stuff. I was like, okay, Orin, what did you do again?
Alrighty. So everyone can now see the. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I have this correct. The 4 goblins.
Oh god, the metagame goblins of old. I knew they were goblins.
2 on
No.
the.
It's not because we're green that we're cousin. Got it?
He just looks at
They're
you and then
actually
he looks at the
gems here.
goblins.
Are you sure
No,
they're
no,
not
that's
just?
fine.
Are you sure they're not just
So-
baby orcs?
No, that has nothing to do with orcs.
Sorry, continue, DM.
Okay, so
Literally
you
all
all. So you see the 2 goblins on the ridge on your right, and on the left across the ravine is 2 more goblins with short bows in hand. And because they rolled shit on their stealth, it is no surprise round. So everyone roll initiative for me.
Okay, sweet.
I just also read that Domino goes upon my initiative as well, so
Yeah, I was gonna say that right now.
makes sense.
Wow. Oh, I didn't roll a 1. I am proud.
I don't
Listen,
know.
I have no modifier. Okay, so
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, rolling initiative.
Wow.
I'm not
All right,
dexterous.
hold on.
Okay?
I have a lot of initiatives to roll.
Don't say that to us, DM, please.
I don't
It's
get
scary.
advantage on initiative anymore because of the new thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is
you-
this
yes,
new
you
thing
get
you keep
advantage.
talking about? What's
I
that?
get advantage.
It's a new Rangers
Yes, I think so.
that
I
they
linked,
were able to.
it's linked in the questions, I think, or the creator character. Let me just roll another one then, just for lulz. Alright, that 19 was gonna win anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're good.
yeah, dude. That's
Alright.
me and 19. Okay.
Cool. Alrighty.
Cool beans.
So, let me make sure I got everything squared away. I do.
So
Alright, so Nikolai, you
Yes.
hear now goblins now yelping and howling on the ridge to your right. Or you're actually in the cart, so yeah, outside the cart.
Okay.
I know it's not my turn, but could I say something? Just
Go ahead.
real
Yeah.
quick. Don't let them bite you.
Ah.
That's what I want to say. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so I assume that I don't see them just yet to my left across the ridge.
Are you getting out of the cart?
I am going to get out of the cart onto the right-hand side.
Go ahead and move your token there.
Okay, so is that considered a 5-foot thing, or is that just stepping off the cart?
You'd have to go outside of it right here. So that would so you have to go around. So that's about 10 feet because you have to
I
get out of the
assumed
cart.
it's-
And then
Okay, so that's already 10 feet.
Is this brush, or what is this exactly? Like, is this trees?
grass.
That's grass.
This is just grass, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know, some maps you could say, like, oh, this or stuff.
And real quick question: how far can my pistol fire?
It's in your description. Click on your pistol.
I
the
think it's
call.
124, it's
It
120.
might. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So pistol description: range 60 out of 240 feet. I don't know if
60
that's 62 or 240.
Holy shit. It's got
Oh.
double the range of my crossbow. Jesus fuck. But then again, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You'd if you were to shoot this goblin or the other ones on the other side, you have to shoot with disadvantage because they're too far.
Okay, no. That's why I was gonna move up.
Okay.
Because I see the one right up here, so I'm gonna move right. There.
Okay.
And how far is that?
Back to the character creation. How to swear like a dwarf.
That's 45 feet. So would that be regular? Then
No, that's in range, so you can shoot that with regular attack.
okay. I'm just gonna pull out my pistol, and I guess this is the first time the guards and Torque's gonna hear this thunderous boom. If it doesn't misfire.
If it doesn't misfire. It does not misfire, and I believe you miss.
Okay.
I tend to say that I've seen magic, so for me that's like magic, even if it's not.
This is weird. How do I roll 3 different D100?
It's
D100,
3
D100,
D100.
D100.
Oh, you can
Oh.
just
You have to do it
flash
separately.
roll. Oh, okay, never mind.
What the fuck? Out of
Okay,
300,
so-
I rolled a 1?
So, in the top of your sheet, there's a thing called 2GM. Go ahead and do that so you're not doing that in chat.
Alright, no, I was just testing it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Holy fuck. I rolled a 1 out of 3 D100s. That's scary. I think I'm gonna die.
Okay, so Nikolai, you shoot and it just barely misses, and behind them behind this goblin right here, you actually hear a yelp and a very shrill voice saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Yeah, exactly."
I mean, do you
Is
want
that
me
your
to,
turn?
do you want me to roll the damage for that out of curiosity?
No, it didn't hit.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I heard. Oh, he's just swearing about it. Okay.
It wasn't the one that you shot. It was something
Oh.
behind it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was curious about. What the damage was to the thing behind it, but I don't know completely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think I have any bonus action, so yeah, go ahead and end my turn.
Alright. So it is now Orin's turn.
Alrighty.
Very
Upon
forgiving
hearing
in the guard
the,
there.
upon seeing him fire and just hearing the gleefulry of the goblin, this entices Orin. He smiles and he moves back 5 foot. I guess I can't see up this ridge, right? How steep
You
is
can
this
see up the ridge.
incline?
That is 15 feet.
This is a 15-feet climb.
Yes.
Okay, so I can easily see up there, right? From this
Yeah.
angle? Alright,
Yeah,
just
you can
make
get up
sure. Either way, he just kind of like, just to pace himself, he takes a 5-foot step back. And then he actually casts a spell. on-
Okay.
Does cast a spell on his weapon. Actually, no, he's just gonna see the goblin, whoever is visible, like this one, and he's gonna Hunter's Mark using primal awareness, or whatever it is. It's basically Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him. So let me just link it. So what people are talking about. I guess I just linked the actual Hunter's Mark spell. There's no. There you What is it?
Alrighty. So, yes, he is now marked. Let me mark it down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Later, that to me.
So basically, whenever any creature hits that creature, they deal an extra 6 damage. And I have an advantage on perception and wisdom to find it.
You roll it every time someone hits it. It
Yeah.
isn't just 6 damage, you roll it every time. It's a
Mhm.
d6.
Yeah, it's an extra d6 of damage.
Alrighty. Is
It's
that your
only
turn?
me? Yeah, that's my turn because I can't do anything else. That's a casting.
Is that a,
Yep.
is that a
And,
bonus action?
I don't think it is. That's the thing. I don't believe
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure it's a bonus action.
Is this
Yeah,
a
you
bonus?
can-
It
I'm
doesn't
looking.
say bonus
Because
because it's a feat. That's why it's weird. I don't understand it.
Oh, a feat? It just uses. Oh, yeah, it's not a feat, it's the thing.
It's the thing. Yeah, it's part of the core.
It
But
is a bonus
effectively
action.
is. Yeah.
It is Hunter's Mark, you just get it for free.
Okay, so we're considering it's a bonus action. Then I'm gonna shoot that thing
Yes.
right in the gob.
Alright, go ahead and
No.
shoot.
Pull out my little crossbow and just gotcha marked, and then pew, and nothing.
You miss.
And that's it. Just pews.
Alright, you pew, and it moves away, and
It just
you hear
whizzes.
another. You hear another, not gleeful vree, but a very distressed vree. And out of the bushes, you see another goblin figure.
Oh,
And it looks at the scene below, and does not like what it sees. And is going to cast Bane.
Chess.
Bane.
Bane.
It will be. What?
Did you say Bane?
Yes. Oh
But
shit!
Bane
That's
is-
in.
Bane's for creatures that are not from this realm.
That's what?
Isn't
Bane is
Bane?
for fiend, and angel, and creatures like that.
It could be
No,
like a something of
It's a
Bane.
spell for. It's a spell for.
It's the opposite
Quick.
of bless.
You're thinking of Smite Core, I think.
No,
you're thinking of Smite.
she's thinking of banishment.
No, that's yeah. Sorry.
It's banishment.
Banishment. It's Bane.
Banishment, right.
So it will be on Orin. It'll be on Orin, Nikolai, and Gimja.
Make
Anything
it
we gotta roll?
Christmas saving
Alright, so I
throw.
gotta roll a charisma
Charisma
saving
save.
throw?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oof.
Alright, you make it. You make it. And Gimja, you do not.
You are baned.
Yes. You are now baned.
So I don't understand. When the target fails this saving throw, make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number from the rolled attack or saving. What?
That means every time he attacks, he needs to roll a d4 to subtract the number from his roll. So if he rolled a 15 and he rolled a d4 and it's 4, his attack is now 11.
Oh, okay, so it's just unluck.
It's pretty much
Yeah,
the
fair
opposite of bless.
Yeah.
Opposite bless, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
All right, and that is, yeah, that is his turn, and it passes it over to Torque.
Unfortunately, I don't really have any spells or throwable things that I can throw in a reasonable distance, so I am pretty useless right now.
Buff?
I have no. I'm not
Ow.
a no. I'm not a buffer. One thing you need to know right now.
Oh,
But I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying no. That's not what you do. Anyways, so she will step out of the cart, and
let me mark.
what?
No, I'm doing something.
He's doing his own thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I'm bumbling.
Okay. So I will step in front of Gimja, and
Okay.
I would like to take a defensive pause. There you go. And
It's a dodge action.
Yes.
Dodge action. All
That
right.
was 3 for me.
All right. After she goes, you guys also. Oh shit! I did something wrong. There it goes. I accidentally zoomed all the way out so I can't see anything. There's another out of the bushes again. A very large creature leaps out and goes down. Let me make sure I do this correctly. And goes straight down. Let me make the required check for that.
What the
I know
fuck?
what it is, but I'm trying really hard not to say anything.
Same here. I know exactly what it
And
is.
makes it and leaps down and lands perfectly on the ground and snarls at the closest person to him, which is actually Torque.
Sure.
Alright, you
And-
need to remember that I have a +5 on my AC right now.
I thought it was disadvantage on attacks.
No, give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm not mistaken with something. Or is it something else? Because there's multiple things. Sorry, give me. I'm a little bit out of it right now. Moving, no. Action, command, dash, engage, dodge. No, you're right. The attack roll against you are made of disadvantage. And, yeah, alright. So you're at disadvantage to hit me. What is the thing that gives you more AC? There's one thing.
So, does a 12
That
hit
doesn't-
you?
No. I block it
So-
with my shield.
You smack it in the face with its shield, and it yelps.
Yeah.
And
Hot
out of the bushes, exactly. And out of the bushes up here, another one comes into
Oh
view
no.
and runs down and goes straight for the horses. And let me make sure. Wait, what the hell? There it goes. Let me make sure that he makes the save. And he does. I made that in general. Shit. Alright, so he leaps down. I'm learning. He
That's
leaps
fine.
down perfectly and runs straight for the horses and attacks. And let me make sure that doesn't hit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't for a draft horse. It does.
It does hit or it doesn't?
It does. 12 piercing.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because that war horse could have taken that, not regular horses.
Yeah.
They're using. They don't even arm the. Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Actually, everybody, actually, Torque, you make a perception check for me.
And this is where I fail, guys.
I believe in you.
Oh, never mind.
So,
Actually,
you look at each of the ones you can see right now, and none of them seem to be showing signs or even look diseased.
doesn't mean they're not.
I'm
Right.
telling you, they're not. You can tell they're not.
Damn it. So that's not the one that are contaminant. Doesn't matter. I still want to kill them.
Exactly. I'm just telling you, they're not diseased.
Uh huh.
Alright. And
That's one thing, but I'm still gonna kill them.
sounds
Oh yeah,
wonderful.
guys, we need one alive.
Alright, and now the 4 guards are going to help you out because that's their freaking job. Alright, so Vera, right here, is going to attack the warg right in front of her with a short bow. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Oh, that's not a good roll.
Duh.
And completely misses.
Oof.
This next guard beside her is going to do the same thing. And as well miss.
Jesus.
This one,
Where
this
were
one
they
right-
trained?
apparently not where you were.
Jesus.
So this one right here in the back is
I'll
going
have
to
to
make
say something to Lamin. His guards stink.
that one definitely hits.
Damn. There's one that can defend itself.
And this warg takes an arrow to the neck,
Good.
and it does not
Oh.
enjoy that.
Pork bang.
It just kind of, it just kind of lands in the neck, and it yelps, and it snarls at Torque. And this one is going to make another. This one's going to make an attack as well, but the warg has
Bless you.
quarters,
Oh,
and that does not hit.
I decided that Dork is more of a cat person now.
All
I
right,
love
Gimja, it is your turn.
that. Oh, Gimja's time to shine with disadvantage.
You suddenly note that Gimja starts to race towards his full height, looks up at the one who cast that spell upon him. Is that... Oh, hold on. Is that the ledge right there?
Yeah,
That's,
it's up on top of the ledge.
it's on top of the ledge.
Yes.
Mold earth, ramp.
I love it.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Smart as fuck. I love it.
Wonderful.
Alright, Dex
We have
save.
falling rocks all over us.
It makes the save.
Jesus.
It rolled pretty well on that. And it does not slip and fall. It almost does. It loses its footing kind of and backs up, kind of falling on its back and like waddling away, and then stands up and again basically and
Gim-
is now looking at you because you're the only one who cast a spell.
Sorry, what was that?
Gimja's
saying,
at sentry mode right now. So, Indomino is going to go ahead and help Torque with this wall. This thing. This wolf-like thing. Almost said no.
Alright. Make an attack. That definitely hits.
I love you, Domino.
6 piercing. Nice.
As you
The
guys
domino
just start,
runs- oh,
as you guys start
Go
hearing
ahead.
bone crunch, the chainsaw noises then start cranking again.
Ew. Torque would try not to look disgusted by this, but there's something wrong with her stomach right now.
What is wrong?
Those sounds are not natural. You hear
Oh,
me?
you've never heard.
You know, it's like, no, I'm fine.
I don't like the meat. I don't like the meat.
No, it's the sound. Imagine, like, you hear a saw just piercing, like, just, no. Just, that thing is alive. Alright, sorry.
I would imagine the goblins more. Like they scream out and they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
That's honestly, they're all kind of looking at it like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is
Like if I
horrible.
was a goblin, I'd be shitting my pants right now.
Alright, now Tim's turn. Nikolai, if you would take it away.
Temtem's gonna come out, so that's already 10 feet that way. So that's 10 feet, so he's got 15 more feet to move.
You can also dash if he's a rogue. I think as a bonus action.
Yes.
He's a trickery
No,
cleric.
he's a trickery.
Ah, trickery cleric.
Yeah.
Derp. Totally forgetting that's not a rogue.
Okay, so he's gonna move about right there.
Easy to confuse the two. One of them loves the god of trickery. The other one loves the god of trickery.
Let me look at this real quick. That's a bonus action, and that's 60 feet on initial. So spiritual weapon, that's 60 feet on initial summon.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna go ahead and use that because he can't get. Well, he can even use his crossbow too.
He can use light crossbow. He can use guiding bolt. He has a lot of things up in his repertoire.
Yes. What I would really love to do is summon a warhammer right there.
All right. And guess what? This guy forgot to do and is now paying for it. I forgot to make a warhammer for him because we never agreed on things. So that's what we're going to be using.
Okay. And what do I? So what do I roll for spiritual weapon to attack with that?
You click the spell and make
click
attack.
on the spell.
Okay. Click the spell.
Holy crap!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Jeez.
I'll just cast at level 2.
That's a nat 20 and a nat 1.
I've seen
Oh,
level
shit.
20s.
You kill the goblin.
Nice.
Nice.
First kill.
Tim silently, like, literally summons a weapon and just knocks that dude's head off.
Essentially. There you go, Paul.
As you
Hold
just
on one second. I'm not being able to see the actual choices for. There we go.
as he just
And-
slides down the ramp.
Okay, so I can't get over to the point where I can see all the options for those things because I can't scroll that far and it's annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
Take your time.
already, and you merge just this. Okay, what does the spiritual weapon do? Actually, I need to stop making the
It's
attacks
force
harder.
damage.
I know, but like, how
Oh,
does
how-
the hammer swing? Like,
So as it just like appears, like I assume the goblin just turns its head to see what just appeared, to see the face of this like square warhammer, running like quickly, approaching its face, and as it just like you hear the crack and the nose bending sort of inward and its jaw dislocating, you see its like head fly off, like, almost like a golf ball going off a tee. And then just the hammer sort of stays floating, covered in whatever brain matter I assume was left on it. If not clean, just barely anything from such a clean hit. And yeah, the body just sort of falls down Gimja's ramp as the I don't know how far you would let me like hit the head, so I'm not gonna say anything.
all right, it just flies in this
Yeah.
direction over here.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I wonder how far he'd let me do it, because I kind of wanted them to the head, like, fly towards them.
I'd
But-
say it lands in the ravine at best.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. In the ravine would work.
And I assume that's the end of Bane for Gimja.
Oh yeah, you're fine now.
You know what's great about that? Tintin can still attack with his crossbow.
He can.
His spiritual weapon's a bonus action. And now, because how far does the crossbow go? I need to know. So let's go to light crossbow. What's the range on that? 80 feet.
Yeah, he can hit.
Yeah, so he can hit the guy. I'm going to be taking aim for the guy that Nikolai tried to shoot at. So let me open back up Tintin real quick. And where's his crossbow? Nope.
Ah, no.
The crossbow bolt launches and just thuds right into the ledge, and the goblin looks at it and says, and looks at the rest of you.
I hate this guy.
I love how he just doesn't realize that there's a warhammer behind him.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. Now, see, the other thing in here, seeing the hammer, runs the fuck away and decides to jump down to right about there.
Would it have stable footing enough to jump with the ramp?
they would have to make it because of how Gimja did it. They'd have to make it a disadvantage. Thanks, you asshole. Oh shit. Okay, so he leaps and falls on his face,
Yeah.
taking 3 damage. Oh shit. Hold on. Why did I do that? Taking
Using your brain.
and
That's fair.
lands and face first into the dirt. Uses the rest of its movement to get up and looks to you guys and let me get his thing. He will. Oh wait, is this my dude? No, this is the other guy. The other ritualist that died. There's the favored ritualist, and we'll cast. Oh, this shit that's still to D. Silence
In action. I guess.
on. That is a 20-foot radius. So let me make sure I get this. She's going to cast it right there. So it would capture Torque, Gimja, and that's 20-foot radius. So that encompasses everyone. Yeah.
Do you want me to give you one of my circle area?
Yes, please.
Alright, let's put this. Whoops. Sorry. It didn't do what I wanted. I'll send it to you so you can drag it.
Thank you. I love you. You're great.
Aww.
Ah,
You can just put it on the map and put it as tall, as big as you need to be.
thank you.
You're
So very
welcome.
much. I don't think it did that. Did it go? It did not. Okay, so I have to download it. Alright, so as I do that, I will go
What?
ahead.
Download it? You just need to put it on your screen.
Yeah, I did that though. Didn't do anything.
Okay, did you put it on your computer screen or Roll20?
Can roll 20.
You need to put it on your computer screen and then drag it on Roll20.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
Open original.
Take the picture from Discord, put it on
Okay.
your computer screen. You know you have a picture, right? On the
Yeah.
computer. Put it on. So now
Alright.
you have a little picture. Now you click on Roll20 and you put it on the
Alright.
map.
Let me get it real quick. Hold on. I'm doing it, guys. I got this. Like I said, I'm 80 years old when it comes to this kind of stuff.
You got this. I believe you.
Idiotic when it comes to technology. Alright, it's working right now. Haha. No, it worked for me, baby. Yes!
You're welcome.
Thank you, you're amazing.
I know.
Damn, okay. Let me make sure this is the right size. One more. So it encompasses everyone in that circle. Like,
Oof. I
Small
just need
silence.
to move a little bit on this side and I'm fine.
yeah, you need to just get out of that and you're fine.
They just made the
Alright.
mistake of assuming that Kim's just a spellcaster.
Well, yeah, you tried to do Mold Earth. Now, let me see if he has any bonus actions.
Well, didn't you jump? Isn't that technically a bonus action?
You're right. Yeah, so no, he doesn't. Alrighty. So now all the goblin fighters. This one right here is going to take a shot at Orin since he tried to shoot.
Well, I did kind of shoot him. Fair enough.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd be going deaf. All you hear is Orin just like talking, but you can't really word out what he's saying. You might as well assume he's cursing like crazy.
A smile in relief.
Do you get it? Do you get hit?
22 definitely does hit. I don't know if you think I'm a tank.
3 piercing damage. Alright. And
So that's
now,
30. Fuck. Wait, I have to do the thing.
you guys now know about these three.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
And you also notice, now that I think about it, these rope ladders that are climbing up. And one goes up here, one goes up here, and one stays down here until the other one moves. This one runs in. Oh shit, that is not what I meant to do. Go there. There we go. And this one will run over, because it used a lot of its movement to get up there. It's just going to move, actually just 5 feet to attack one of the guards. With a scimitar. Because I'm missing great, guys. Just saying. And does not hit.
Yeah.
So the goblin leaps up at, what's your name, fella? At Yakim, and swings, and Yakim smacks his sword out with a shield that he pulled out during his turn, because I remembered that. Exactly. And now this goblin will run up and run over here. Actually, I have to only move to 10 feet. And move right there. And that is all he's going to do, because he has a scimitar out. This one will run towards Yakim and make the same attack. And hit. For 8 damage. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Alright. And Yakim does not look good. This one right here is going to make an attack against Torque with disadvantage and has half cover because a large creature is in front of it. So that's a +5. No, it's a +2.
That's covered. I give +5. There you go.
Yeah. So you have a +5 and disadvantage, so no.
No.
It hits the wall.
Get it breaks just for fun.
Nope.
I was going to say it hit the
for
wall.
fun.
Oh, that's better. That's even better.
So it hits the
Arrow in the
ward,
back.
and the warg snarls and looks at the goblin, and the goblin's like, oh shit, and disengage and tries to hide.
Which one tried to shoot me?
This one right here.
This.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that was not gonna happen.
and you see him disappear into the bush he's in. So you know where he's at, you just can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now the two on this side are going to both shoot at the
GM?
guards. Yes.
Could I ask something of you? Since you have multiple NPCs that use the same token, would you consider put colors on them
That makes
like
sense.
I do? Thanks. So we can actually tell you which one we're hitting.
That makes sense.
You know, just thank you.
I'm ready, I'm ready. Sorry, that's inside joke. Alright, let me get all this shit together.
Thank you.
My pleasure. That one's Hunter's marked. Alrighty, there we are.
Wonderful. It will be easier for you and for us, because now you can call them blue or purple or whatever.
Yeah. Alrighty. Nikolai, it is your turn. Link?
Yep. Okay. So I assume Nikolai sees these goblins on the wagon in front of him.
Yes. Well, you see the one. And you
I
see,
see.
and you hear fighting on the other side.
Yep. Nikolai's just gonna use common sense and shoot the one he can see.
Alrighty. Make attack roll. With he has half cover. Alright, so you shoot and you miss. You hit the cart.
Yeah. Yeah. and
Make
there's-
sure you note that you shot twice, so you can shoot 2 more times before you have to reload.
I know.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
And yeah, there's nothing else I can really do. All I'm good for is taking one shot and then passing my turn.
Alrighty then. Orin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Holy fuck. I don't know. I'm out of it. Alright. So. Looking at the battlefield as is, Orin will actually do something a bit odd. He's gonna use some magic. Some druidic
Make
magic.
sure it doesn't use a vocal component.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Yep, you're in
Yeah,
silence,
right.
buddy.
Is it- See how silence is nice when you're the one being in it?
Alright, here's what he does then. He literally just goes, ah! And like, as soon as he sees, like, his fucking voice is out of silence, he just walks over, starts yelling at the top of his fucking, oh, thank God, I thought my fucking tinnitus. And then he goes, he's dealt with shit like this, so he knows what's up. Fuck mage. He yells as he throws an entangle spell right at this area right here. He
Alright.
says, fuck you, mages! Angles all these right here, 20 foot. Check.
20-foot radius?
Yeah, it's 20 foot at the center. Anyone around the center gets entangled. So let me just.
I believe that's the same area of effect as.
Yep,
Nice.
should be enough.
Wait, it's 10 radius? Or 10.
It's 20 foot around the center. Center would be here. So
Oh, okay.
5 feet up, 5 feet down, or actually it's 10 feet up for all directions, actually.
There we go.
So it's a 20 foot square, and then all enemies within there have to make a creature within that has to make a saving throw, strength saving throw, which is DC 13. Not too high, but it will be. Is it a DC 13? Should be high. I think. Let me just double check. It's my wisdom saving throw. 13.
Alright, that's for this warg right here.
You're okay?
And there is a goblin on top of it. I forgot to say that. And I forgot
Well,
to
it would be the warg, whoever gets entangled. Actually, I don't know. Does the entangle spell also count for that? It's within a 20-foot square. Anything within.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Because it's entangling vine. That's how it is. It just restrains any creature in there.
Yeah, so he would have to make a strength saving throw, so.
'Cause
And.
they get- Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a 0.
Oh,
He is
How did that-
pulled to the ground.
he just hears like. It's just like fucking-
Exactly. That's the exact sound it makes. Thank you for that.
Love it.
So much.
Wait, I'm gonna find that fucking Harry Potter gif with them being pulled to the ground.
There we go. And he gets pulled to the ground off the warg, and he is screaming at the top of his lungs. And, oh, the favored cultist, the favored ritualist. You're gonna fail as well, aren't you? Oh, look at
Usually
you,
when a
Jimmy.
GM talk about favorite enemies, it's not good. But that's just my perception of things.
Alrighty. There we go. They have all made their turn.
Alrighty, that is their turn. So the warg and the goblin is bound to the ground,
Yes.
actually.
So this one is bound. Let me put the marker on him too. Did I put the marker? There we go. That's the marker. And the favorite ritualist is not.
Also, all of this is considered difficult terrain now.
For everyone, right?
Everyone. Considered difficult terrain.
Yeah. Alrighty.
As long as I cast it, pretty much. It's up to 1 minute concentration.
Alrighty then. Torque is your turn because the ritualist, the non-favorite ritualist, died.
Maybe we should make it a different color. It's alright.
I don't know if I can.
Sure.
What is it?
The 20-foot square for the entangle, I don't know how.
Do you want me to give you another square? Blah. Area of effect?
Actually, if I had moved it over here, it would have been better, but I'm dumb. I didn't think about it.
It's fine, it's fine.
Where you can use the drop shape and make a square that
Yeah,
is
it's
big
fine.
enough.
Ooh.
You know, like, is it big enough?
Yeah, it's
that's-
big.
That's
Is it
30 feet,
much?
I think. That's 30, I think.
Let me try to. Alright,
Wait, I got it. If I can figure it out.
There we go. That works.
That works. Perfect.
just where do you want me to place it? I have no idea.
No, it's fine. It's wherever it was right there. Right here
Yeah,
is
that
fine.
works.
Wonderful. Just tell me when you want to erase it.
Okay. Alrighty. So now it is Torque's turn.
Alright! Now in business. There's this thing in front of me and it's gonna die.
And it's on the ground, so you have an advantage.
Yes, you do.
Oh, it's prone?
While Domino is
Good
munching on his
Bravo.
leg.
Fuck out of that thing, he actually yells.
Okay. So, that thing is prone. Well, I'm still in silence, but it doesn't matter, I don't need it. So I'm just gonna oof. That thing is brown. Do I have advantage?
You're just
Yes, you
saying,
do.
Alright, does it hurt you
Let
to
me
hit?
see. Let me see. It just hits.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna put a divine smite on that. Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
Might that
16
bitch.
damage.
You annihilate it.
Hell yeah, I'm just gonna cut his head. Just, you know.
clean off. He's just like gripped and he's like trying to struggle. It's like, and then you just cut its head off.
Yep.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna look to the others and just step forward. Just like, so, who's next?
Ooh, okay.
Getting edgy now.
On its corpse.
Oh, yeah.
Simpson King
Just, you know, you kind of just walk on it, just like, yeah, so who's next now? And you have the sword all covered in blood.
All you
Everything's
see is
fine.
like, are you out of the zone at this point?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she just walks out, and then I'm just like, ooh, me next.
Oh, really? Do you really want me to cut your head off?
No, I was fucking kidding. You crazy? Kill the guy who's tied up. He points at the
Alright, so the warg that wasn't tied down is not liking any of this.
Yeah.
And is running zip. Oh, wait, no. No, they
I
still
think
did
you can
it.
make another save. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah,
I think-
It's difficult terrain now.
yeah.
It is difficult terrain.
Oh no, it's fine now. Actually, I think it's just the restraining for that round, and then it's just difficult terrain. Like he
Yeah.
literally just pulls you down. That's what the
Mm.
vines are.
Okay,
Okay.
so it can still get
You can get
your
up. Yeah.
movement.
Wait, whoa. Wait. Where does
Difficult
he
terrain
go?
is half.
No. Does he pass in front of me?
Yep, that'd be
He
an
does,
attack
so
of opportunity.
You and,
Domino.
yeah, Torque gets. No, Domino doesn't because it didn't leave. But
Yeah.
Torque does because it left her attack range.
Alright, it's whenever you want, dice. You can do this.
Got this.
Roll.
I rolled, but it doesn't compute. Come on, roll 20.
Does not compute. You hear Domino actually
Roll
audibly
again.
saying this.
Alright, I tried.
Yeah.
But, let me load my roll 20 again.
Domino, the fourth wall breaking dog. I love him.
It does not compute,
Jesus.
sir.
So 24 for the first attack.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that that hits.
Did
That
you name your
hits.
sword Head Cutter?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm not gonna
Why
lie,
not?
that's probably the best name you could come up with as a half orc. So honestly, it's the best thing. I love it.
Alright. So, that's a
Head
4.
Cutter.
The head.
Cuts
All
her.
right. You
Yes, yeah.
slice its shoulder open, but it doesn't look phased as it bounces off the wall in
Mhm.
front of Orin.
I mean, I think so. Torque is basically, you know, wielding like a long sword in one hand, and she has a shield. So I cannot use it with two hands without
Mhm.
losing some of my protection. That's why she's
Fair
just kind of like wiggling a little bit. Wait
And
until you
it is
see what I
now-
named in a second.
It lands in front of Orin, and Orin looks and smiles.
Does a 21 hit?
Ah, it hits. He's bitten.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh god, here's the pin. Ring.
And take 10 piercing damage.
Hey,
Oh,
natural
shit.
20!
He
Ooh.
strengths the fuck out of it. He's get the fuck off of me, you dog!
You smack the warg in the face. Just backhand. Just like, nah.
Bitch slap.
Wait.
Hell no.
But yeah,
Literally.
you still take the 10 piercing. But you
No, I
just
think
bitch
it-
slap at Ward.
He gets bit. Yeah, like he's just like, get the fuck off of me, and he just pushes him off.
Alright,
Alrighty.
and that's the end of his turn.
Is that a bitch smack
No.
damage?
Oh,
No,
come
you
on.
just
That's
smacked
a
it in the
bad
face.
20.
That would have been at least 1d1.
Yeah.
That would
Alright,
have been at
it
least
does
1
1
damage.
damage.
Took 1 damage. Alright, one damage from backhand. I'll deal with that.
It's now snarling at you because you just bitch slapped it.
Thank you.
With the back of my gauntlet, I'm just
Sorry, DM. It's because it's a nat 20. It's just beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
it
I
is.
love it. Imagine
Alright.
that saving throw.
Yakim is going to try and stab this goblin right here with a spear.
I stop
Yeah,
at thee.
Yakeem, fuck that guy up. You hear Orin say, but he can't hear.
With one hand. And I'm pretty sure that does not hit, actually.
No.
What?
That does not hit.
Damn.
So he stabs
Bad job,
down and that goblin actually smacks the spear out of the way with a shield. And looks up
Whoa.
like
I don't
Nani.
like that goblin. I just don't like it.
this Vera is going to make a shot at this goblin right here because it is wielding a staff and looks really fucking menacing.
Why nobody
So-
likes me?
That's literally that goblin right there.
And fucking misses. Exactly, that is the exact face it makes. But Vera shoots her short bow at the favored
Oh my
ritualist
God.
Love
and
it.
misses.
Mm.
This one, Philip, I believe, yes, Philip, is going to make a shot at the one Nikolai was shooting at. And knowing how my shit goes, it's going to kill it for you. Still doesn't hit.
Mm.
The goblin uses its shield to block the arrow.
Alright. Not to self-talk to Lauman about this guard.
And Ulrich, the one beside Philip.
Hey!
Okay, just to say this, whenever Cora says anything about them doing anything, the next attack is always great.
I know, right?
That's because they know that I'm judging them. You know, I'm looking at them, and then I'm taking notes in my little notebook, and they know I'm like giving them notes. Okay, that's possible, and that's not. And then I give report to Lauman, and they get schooled if they don't have high enough. So now they know they have to impress me, because I make little sound like this. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, Gimja, it is your turn because all the guards sucked ass except for Ulrich.
Immediately, Gimja pulls out a little bit of a bolt with a very strange metal tip. And wrapped around it is a strange looking netting that's all stretched out into a crossbow bolt. He pulls it out, and does Orin pay attention to him, or is he still looking at the
I mean,
board?
I don't know. I just got bit by a big fucking bear thing. I'm probably paying attention to that. I'm not.
Alright.
I hope you don't take offense to
No,
it.
that's perfectly fine. Because he's going to go ahead and just toss it towards Orin, make sure that it hits him.
Assuming I don't hear anything coming out of the stone of silence without any sense of spatial awareness, I imagine it hits me in the head.
Yeah, it just kind of limply slaps your face like a guy trying to get her girl turned on.
you see Orin just like have like a little anime. Oh, for a second.
Gimja is immediately going to point towards this guy and points towards
Okay.
the bolt as he steps forward. And let me double check, make sure that this is enough. It is not. He will step forward once more.
Into the difficult terrain. Keep this in mind. Well,
Yep.
difficult.
That's perfectly fine. He takes in a deep breath
Actually, was one. I
and
totally forgot to use this. No!
and breathes out with his
Fire.
breath attack.
By
Breath
the way, Orin, your Hunter's Mark is no longer there because you used a different spell that required concentration.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, if you can't use two concentration spells.
No, that's right. You can only have one concentration spell at a time.
Well, the thing is, it's technically not a concentration spell, right? 'Cause it's part of the
Eh.
feature.
Ah!
If you want to go with technicalities.
Oh
'cause-
yeah, you're right because you used your thing with a class, which
And
is
on
not
top of that,
concentration.
look at this. It says right there specifically. This does not count as a concentration
Yep. Never mind
without
that.
requiring concentration. Look at that.
Guys?
Oh,
Guys, it's Game's turn.
that's
Please.
awesome. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
They
Damn it!
both make it.
God fucking damn it!
They
The
both
first time
made it.
user both weapon. Yeah, they both made it. One just barely.
Okay,
Go ahead and
Is
describe
that
what you do.
is that a bonus action or is that a straight up action? Just to double check.
That's an action.
Damn it.
Sorry, babe.
Did you call him babe?
What?
I say babe a lot. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm affectionate.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sorry,
Uh,
it just
It
like
threw me off.
caught my attention. Yeah, it was like
Sorry.
Don't worry
Babe.
too much about it, cutie.
I will say it a
God
lot.
damn. Right?
Alright, so, Gimja, explain how this happens and you fail at it.
Well,
That's
fail?
mean. That's like explain
fucked.
your complete
Explain how
failure.
you failed with the guy on the ground who should be a disadvantage.
actually, I have an excuse.
Actually,
excuse.
matter of fact, he can't even get up. I don't want to be
Yeah,
a rules
so
lawyer, but
he had
shouldn't even
disadvantage
be
on
able
his
to
dexterity saving throw, which means you did work. He is now blinded.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because he's grappled. He
Yeah,
can't
he's
get out of the
grappled.
way.
He's literally like wrapped around in vines right now.
I mean, he can try to wiggle, but yeah.
I will
No,
go
Yeah.
ahead and just state this though, due to the fact that he did throw up just the other day.
Yeah.
Most
They
of
should
his
burn his eyes with alcohol.
dust seemed to go out with that alcohol. So he
Without
kind of
the
only
smell.
have like half of his own freaking mouth just spew out this very light covered dust that just sweeps across the floor of this. And then he looks over to the other one and points at it with a wry smile. Pretty much points at the favored one.
Favorite enemy.
Alrighty.
And
So wait,
Domino,
I don't.
Domino's gonna
What?
go ahead and gnaw at this guy's leg.
Alright, go for it.
Good boy,
God!
Domino.
Fucking damn it!
Bad boy, Domino.
Fine, Domino
Actually,
will
no, he
take up
doesn't
his. Domino will take up his defense stance for Orin.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh, by the way, you don't have to take a stance for that. It's just a reaction, so you gotta.
Okay.
You always have it.
Of course.
Wait, can you use your reaction as a bonus action? Is always a reaction.
A
5.
reaction isn't a reaction.
It's
So you
a
have
reaction.
one.
It's something.
Yeah, you have one.
So I could
Not
say I have a
exactly.
reaction at the end of every round.
No.
No.
Okay.
A reaction is a.
Sometimes you will have a feature that will tell you that you can use your reaction to do this. If you don't have that, you cannot say, "Oh yeah, I have a reaction." Like
As a bonus action, right?
So
You can't do that.
no. Reaction is his own thing, right? It's not a bonus action. It's not an action. It's a reaction. Like for example, when you stab someone, so that when the creature passed by me, I use my reaction to attack it. So
Because it
I
left
cannot
for combat zone.
do it. Yeah, so I cannot do it again, even if like this goblin over here decided to like pass by me. I could not attack it since I attacked this one already.
It's only one time per combat.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's one time per round.
Until it's
Alright.
my turn, I cannot do it again. But when I attack and this goblin like decides to pass by me, I can stab it if I want to.
Just out of straight curiosity,
so
though.
in theory, if something passes by me, you can reaction to
Yes.
kill it. Okay,
But if you
fine.
use your reaction on a thread before, you can't use it.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, because that's what.
But it's specified, you have like using this ability as a reaction will grant you blah blah blah,
Oh, it has to be a specific ability.
Yes, or attack like I did.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, I was really confused because like that's the 1-5e rule. It always.
hmm
I was just like, what? All right.
Everyone has one, but you can only use it if you have
The right situation, right
Yes.
parameters.
Exactly.
I know.
So it's
Okay.
not something you can decide to do like right now.
Okay, fair enough. So, who's around? Tim.
Well,
Alright.
I was.
Gimja's going to roll intimidation on the in favor of Goblin. Because that's what
Nope,
he's trying to
nothing.
do. It laughs in your face.
Well, if something uglier than he is able to laugh at his face, then that's fine by him.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm
Alright.
the only one who succeed on intimidation.
Tim's turn.
Yes, Tim.
And with like a
Okay.
really low-
So, with Tim, gonna move his warhammer behind this goblin, and we're gonna make another, fucking
another whap
rush.
attempt.
Yeah, whap attempt. Thank you.
Does he take a D6 extra because of Hunter's Mark for me, or is it only me that takes? Because I haven't played
It's
with.
only you that it affects the d6.
Okay,
So if you hit him again, he takes another d6, but no one else.
only me. No one
So
else.
just-
The possible
so just-
D6.
So just roll spiritual weapon again.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Make
making
sure it's
we're
second
not
level because you cast it.
Mhm.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So it
And-
swings and he ducks his head,
because
and
he saw his friend get his head chopped off.
yeah, he heard the splatter.
Alright, and because Tim can walk 25 feet, let me minimize that. Oh yeah, he's just gonna run up to this guy real quick.
And
Is he gonna
smack him with a
use-
hammer?
Not smack him with the hammer, he's gonna use Celia's jaw.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
Gotta experiment.
All right, you know what? This is an experiment. I'll give you that.
It,
That'd be beautiful. No, wait. Do it. Okay, because I wanted to see it. Do it right here, and knock him off the cliff.
alright.
Yeah, try it out. Just to make sure it's sonic damage, right?
It is thunder, and it works. Roll damage.
It is thunder and it works. Okay.
It worked.
I just want that. I just want that to be known. I just want that precedent to be.
First
thunder
of
and it
all,
works.
he dies, but he doesn't die until he flies all the way over here and smacks against the wall and lands. He's basically, you just blew him up.
Yo,
Yeah.
congratulations, because Tim literally broke the laws of fucking science by making a soundless dome. It is completely immune to thunder damage in this dome, by the way.
It doesn't matter. He would have thrown him off, and he would have hit the wall anyway, and he was already at 4 hit points.
It was the bludgeoning that killed him.
That's why I didn't make the strength save. He was not going to live through that.
Oh,
It was
that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that it was the bludgeoning that killed him. So it wasn't the fall, it was the landing.
Gimja and I have invented a device that breaks the laws of magic.
Guys shit their pants when they saw the thunder wave pushing that guy out. They were like, what the fuck?
I mean, you guys have a point. It's thunder, so it shouldn't have worked.
Yeah, no, that's why I was
What?
being very careful with my words, because I didn't know if you knew.
I would say
I
it'd be like a
didn't think about
force.
that. I forgot about that rule.
It's specifically made for stuff like that. It's exactly the reason why that's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I can't allow it. Damn it.
No,
I
I
really
mean,
wanted
you
to
could,
work.
technically. You can let the knockback, like the air
It's
wave.
fine. The way you used it with the knockback, it works. It's not the
Yeah.
thunder
In
damage.
this
that
specific
finished damage.
scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bludgeoning. It, like normally, no. That's why I didn't say anything. Like I was waiting to see where it was going. But
Yeah.
with the scenario you made of it, that works.
It makes
That
100%
totally
sense.
works. Yeah.
I was
Yes.
actually really hyped
So
that you went with that.
you should allow it because
Alright.
it's not the actual spell that it is. It's just the effect, like the fact that he got pushed away. That's
Yeah,
it.
he just wouldn't
died
take the
because of
thunder
bludgeoning.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't take the
Yeah.
thunder damage at all. It would just be like, it'd feel like wind on him. Like, that's essentially
Yeah.
how I'd imagine. It's like,
Yeah.
you would feel the feeling of the force
It's the
pushing you.
shoosh and bye that kills him.
But specifically, it says damage. So technically, you could thunder wave. You know the thunder wave ability that knocks people prone? It would still knock them prone.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
not.
That's the
So these two goblins shit themselves. One of them much worse than the other.
Do they
What's
actually
worse
shit themselves?
is you can't
One
use
of
Celia
them-
today.
It's
one
that
of them
meme with the
shits
guy
himself
that.
so bad it is his brown pants are now darker than they should be.
Oh my god.
Oh, it smells, I would say.
That goblin shit himself. He's rolling.
I feel bad for the guards. They're like right next to it.
Do they just?
Oh yeah,
drop-
you're right.
Do they drop their weapons in fear and just like run?
Not yet.
Not yet,
Okay,
hold
so
on.
that's a good one.
Hey! Oh.
One of them throws up, the other one just looks at him like, first time?
These two are now terrified of the tiny gnome and think it's a demon. Not really, but it's like, oh god, that's fucking.
I mean,
He
they
cast
saw the
magic.
gauntlet.
He cast magic. That's, for all intents and purposes, they just thought he cast a fucking spell in Cone of Silence.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
one
they're
of
like,
the-
oh
Isn't
shit.
one of the guards the female that cast the fucking thing before?
Yeah.
No, the female isn't casting; it's shooting.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah,
Uh,
she
is
was
it
the one
of the
that
guards,
actually borrowed the. I actually told
Yeah.
one of the guards to actually
Oh, that
use
was
the
this
glove.
one.
that rolled this one.
She saw the corpse fly in her peripheral, but she didn't hear anything.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't
seen
know
it? Would I have seen it?
You
From-
would have. No, you wouldn't have seen it.
I would have heard the splat at least, and I would have thought, oh, somebody killed a fly.
Oh yeah, you heard the large splat.
Alright. We dwelled
Fair
on this
enough.
a little bit too long.
I
Yeah,
love
that was a
I
bit
love
long.
it. Awesome.
Alrighty. The
That's fine.
favored ritualist.
The theory
After
of
laughing in Kimja's face,
Give me just still gonna grin.
he has that
it
crazy
will-
grin.
yes, it will do exactly what I'm thinking about. It's going to walk up to this goblin and cast. Wait, has this one taken any? Oh, it hasn't taken any damage.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think it's like any damage unless that breath weapon does damage. Or...
No.
It doesn't. It just blinds. So never mind.
I mean,
My-
it's good enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Blinded and screaming and ringing and just kind of confused. Sounds a lot like me yesterday.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Take your time.
It will cast.
I'm really debating on like buying Death Stranding on a whim right now. Today.
So it will cast that on Gimja.
Dexterity saving throw. Alright then.
Oh shit. You see black tendrils come up from the ground, almost out of the corpse of the warg, towards
Ew.
you, and you dodge it, making
Here?
sure it doesn't hit you at all.
He
Where is
just
this?
not even acknowledging the tendrils, he just ducks to the side, still staring straight at that favored one. With a wide grin.
Okay then, so you're gonna be creepy about it.
Oh
Nice.
yes.
Now it's the goblins. These two, book it.
I want one. God damn it.
Attack of opportunity for the guard.
That is completely correct. Let me get Yakim's stab.
Can Yakin be so well at this that he gets his own icon?
Ah.
Oh, okay. Actually, Yakin is in the garbage. Send him away.
So he tries his stab and he falls out of the cart and lands on his face.
Fucking Yakin, you hear me say?
I'm really
And-
going to talk to Lamin.
He's like, I'm gonna talk to Lauman at this point. He kind of like looks towards you and he's just, I'm gonna fucking talk to Lauman at this point. The boy can't win the spear.
Okay, so for ensnare, do I have to roll another entangled
you don't.
strength saving throw?
I mean, as far as the spell tells me, it looks like a one-time thing for 1 minute. I honestly think it's already done by now. Isn't a
What's the
minute
spell?
around?
No,
Entangle.
a minute's 10
It's 6 seconds around.
Oh, so it's like a whole 10 rounds.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah.
It
So
says,
it has to make a strength saving throw to get it.
I'll
Okay,
relink it for Cora so she can kind of give her a rule on it. Because
What?
I'm terrible with spells. That's the spell.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to consider that wording. I don't know if it's every round or not. Because
Yeah.
that'd be hype as fuck.
A creature restrained by the plants can use
Yeah.
its action to make a strength
You
saving
can
throw.
use. Yeah, you can try to do that.
And it would be with disadvantage, wouldn't it? Because it's blinded Or is
And
it?
it's on prone.
Blended is only for attacking.
Okay.
Restrain.
It's prone
Can
though,
use an action
so
to make a check against your spell DC. On a success, it free itself. I don't. It doesn't say did it have disadvantage on the save.
yeah, it just says like it's like
Yeah. So if it's not specified, then it's not.
yeah, it has to just break a 13. It just has to
Yes.
be 13,
Yeah, so it gets out of the restrained.
and then you can use the movement to stand up, I guess, because you're still prone.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
gets half his movement to get up, and then 10 feet. So
Goes to 5 feet because of difficult
Yeah.
terrain.
yeah,
oh, so it's just meant to be annoying as fuck.
Technically,
That's
the
what,
terrain is still there. So
so he gets up, half his movement, so that's 15 feet. Then tries to get out of it, which takes 10 feet instead of 5, so that's 25 feet. So he moves additional 5 feet.
yeah,
So
he
he
just
gets
kind of
right
runs.
there. Yeah, he's just booking it.
He's also blind. He's just running in any
is.
direction.
Actually, yeah, roll D4 for
Yeah,
me.
just roll
Give
That'd be like,
Let's see which
But-
direction he runs in.
yeah, because he's disorientated. He's blinded. At this point, I kind of
Come
hope he
on,
runs in
come
the
towards
direction.
me.
Okay, so this was 1, and I was gonna do clockwise. So
He literally
Yeah,
runs
he runs
towards
towards
Gimja.
you.
And he only moves one space, I think, and that's
yeah,
like,
he just moves 1 space towards Gimja.
yeah. Okay, he's just blinded. He's like, oh, I can't see.
Yeah, and he's running straight towards Gimja accidentally.
Oh, this is awesome. I love mentioning shit like this. I feel like a dickhead, but
This one right here is seeing his friends booking it and is booking it himself and is running that way, off map.
the good thing I have the hunter's mark on him. I know exactly where to find the fucker now. Lead me to your base, little goblin. Lead me to your base.
This one does the same, goes over there, and these two are going to actually make attacks against Gimja because they're Gimja and the guard. So
Whoa, what the fuck?
Man,
I didn't even
nobody's
see these two.
attacking me.
I didn't even see these two.
Jeez.
They're all...
You think they'd attack the person who killed one of their warriors?
Nah, doesn't seem like it. I mean,
They
I'm
really
on
don't
top
care
of it.
much.
I have my sword
You have
out,
its head.
dripping like blood, and I'm just like, I'm on top of it, and I'm like, who's next? But no, everybody's scared of me.
Literally, Xena, wait, I got you right now.
no one can see you because they're on the opposite side of 2 horses.
Jesus. Gimja, next time you troll me, okay? God damn it.
So
I
this,
mean,
so purple is going to make a shot against Gimja at disadvantage because he's too far.
righto.
13.
That's how I imagine if she wins a
Thank
fight.
God it was with
Sword.
disadvantage. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right, and this one is going to hit the guard with disadvantage. That is the warg. I have so many things up. And misses. All right, so everyone misses.
Righto.
Oh shit. Yeah, so they all run away. That's their turn.
That's
Nikolai.
their turn, they run.
Orin, I really hope
Um,
you remember what you have.
Oh, I remember.
I'm
Oh.
going to. I'm gonna. I can. Hold on. I feel like if I fuck up, I'm gonna hit Oren.
I mean, that's if you roll a nat 1. Just don't roll a 1. That's a simple solution to that.
No, because you said he's gonna roll a 1.
I'm gonna move over there. About 15 feet over
I hope he
here.
does. I actually really do. I love seeing funny shit like that happen. Even if it's at like a 0 life.
And because he's right about there, he's not gonna expend a grip point. I was originally gonna expend a grip point.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I
shot.
remember using a gun tank. Gun tanks had grid. That was the amazing one. You were
Okay,
putting
so
guns.
13. Who are you shooting?
I'm probably not gonna hit, but that thing.
You actually do hit.
Okay.
Alrighty.
If you guys want to see the hypest shit in all medieval times, look at Jokes. Because that's what a gun tank looks like, and that's what I used to play.
Nice.
They
Alright,
used
so
grit and they were tanks, dude.
or 5 damage. Sorry.
Just gonna aim
He
for
takes a
5.
bullet to the neck, and he does not like it. And he's whimpering, and he's looking around and seeing his masters run away, and now he's a cornered animal.
Oh, this one right here. Can I use bestial friendly? I want to befriend this little fucker who I can slap.
Orin, it is your turn.
And it's exactly my turn. I'm gonna do something a little odd. At that point, looking around, seeing all the runners away, I laugh at them. I proceed to point and laugh, and say, "I'm gonna find you later, fucker!" As to the guy who's up in the ridge. It's like I just
All right.
laugh, and then at this point, I'm gonna look towards the little pupper who's scared, and I know and he's kind of abandoned. In a profound, lawful good moment, Orin, he goes there and he attempts to place a hand to animal with animal handling. Actually, going as far as to activate my spell Speak with Animals is what I will do.
So you're casting Speak with Animals?
Yes. And I will actually attempt to communicate. I'll be like, "How you doing, buddy? I see your friends have left you. Well, you kinda bit me on the fucking shoulder. Now, I take very big offense to that. But I'll let you live. And I'll even ask my friends to let you live. Because you're a bit alone right now, and it doesn't look like your friends are very kind at all. Why don't you join us? Maybe we can reunite you with your friends later. Maybe you can kill them later. It's a win-win either way." And then I'm just gonna attempt that with a persuasion, animal handling. This is literally on you.
Persuasion.
Ideally, animal handling, but persuasion.
So the warg looks back at you
Do I have advantage
and says
considering it's
in
alone?
common, "You realize I can speak to you, right?"
Mm.
And starts snarling.
And he's just sitting there like to the dog, like,
Yeah.
"Oh," and he just kind of stops himself. He's like, "Oh, blimey, I totally forgot to speak. How are you doing?"
And he snaps at you.
Snaps, like literally bites.
No, he doesn't bite you, he just snaps at you. Like, get away.
Like, what do you mean?
He's
Roar.
growling at you to get away. kind of.
Roaring. All right.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna get away. So it's either you die here, or you're friends with us. I think it's a win-win either way. Up to you. I'll
Alright.
even feed you some chickens. We got some
Why are
chickens.
you making friend with a beast?
Because I'm a fucking ranger. Let me talk to the bees.
That's
Warg,
in character.
your turn, because he used his turn to cast Speak with Animals.
Well,
and this dog.
I'm gonna look at the warg. You really sure you want that thing? Looking at Orin.
Yeah, it's a cute dog. I want it as a pet.
Chainsaw
Yeah,
noises from coming from
choices.
Domino.
And he looks at the domino. He's like, "No offense."
Okay, if I want to go around. Yeah, I can go around. Right. I want to go over here.
Okay.
I want to attack this one.
Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
And you swing, and it's blinded, so it's kind of falling on its legs in the difficult terrain. It kind of coincidentally goes on its hands and knees to try and get himself back up, and you miss with your sword.
I would imagine you cut his hair at that point.
Oh yeah, you cut his ponytail off.
He's just like, "Ah!"
Attack roll against a creature that is blinded is at vintage.
Is
It still doesn't hit.
A
Even with
14
advantage.
A goblin?
It has a shield, so it has a 15.
Is he using it?
Wait,
Yes.
wouldn't he drop his shield because of the you restrained him?
He was restrained.
Is restrained to make him drop things?
Yeah, because you're restrained.
Let me look. I don't think that's.
I
actually part
don't
of the
think
rules.
so.
Actually, I don't know. It depends on the restraint. Actually, you might be right. You might be right. Let me look. I thought restrained is like, all right, because the way I imagine it is like the vines literally just hold everything off and down.
No.
I
Unfortunately,
don't-
that's not what it is.
5.
Uh,
I got you.
Grappling.
I mean, okay, then maybe it's me, but I'm like, when you need to be able to use your shield to really gain. Like, if you're blind and you don't really know where to hit,
You don't know
But
where to
that's
block.
that's on you.
but
Yeah. But that's on you. I'll take it.
Shooting
At least
creatures,
Yeah.
attack rolls
It
against
just
people.
it has its shield, and it's one less than its armor class. So yeah, it still doesn't hit.
That's
And
fine.
then disadvantage on dex saving throws. Okay. Yeah, I guess nothing specifically in the restraint says it. Ah, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's all for me.
Alrighty then. You don't have any bonus action stuff?
No.
I feel like paladins have a lot of them. But that's
Depending
what I
on
play.
how you build your paladin.
Yep. It's all
I do
dependent on
not.
them.
I use the spellycaster paladin, not the
I'm more of a smiting.
not
Paladin?
too much smitey bitey, not too much wavy.
Shield of
wavy.
Faith is a bonus action.
Yes, but why would I use it? They're running away.
That's
That
true.
is also true.
That
There
is
you go.
beyond the truest thing you've said today.
What?
Wow. So
is
the
super
You,
war.
you kind of insult me in a way.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just saying, like that is true as fuck.
It's a little bit insulting.
Speaking of an insulted,
No, I was
we
just
got
saying, that's
ourselves a
true as fuck.
warg.
Yeah.
Yeah, the warg is beyond insulted.
Is
He's
the
going
warg
to bite
insulted?
Orin. Yeah.
Alright, I hope he insulted.
You try to make him turn towards his
It doesn't hit my AC anyway. I literally just like brush that shit off quite literally. Be like, hey, watch your fucking self. Let's talk it over like civilized fucking doll.
And with everyone running away and attempts to climb. So make the check for him, which is
You threw that rope at me before, right, Gimja?
Yes, I threw a type of crossbow bolt that has netting and a metal tip.
That is very good. Thank you. For
So it tried to run up the wall and slipped and fell and is now prone in front of you.
So
It's like-
with that,
I'm just
invoke
gonna
it.
sit there with my arms folded, like on my hips, like
Wait a
hands
minute.
on hips, like, are you done now?
Would that invoke an attack of opportunity or?
If a warg could be embarrassed, it is.
Honestly, on my next persuasion, I should definitely get advantage. Type of fuckery. Look what's going on. I
Well,
would be
So Yakim over here is going to shoot an arrow at this dude right here. Oh wait, no, he had his. So yeah, he changes weapons and shoot him.
just chuck that spear at this point. He's not useful with it.
Actually, you know what? You're right. He can throw a spear. I keep.
Honestly, if I was mad, I would have done it. I would have
So
done
yeah,
it.
he doesn't hit.
He even failed at that. Oh no, he didn't.
He throws his spear and it lands right in front of the goblin, or right behind it rather, as he's running away.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
God.
suck.
facepalm. I'm gonna
Yeah.
facepalm that Joaquin. He's having the worst day.
Vera is going to shoot and miss,
Jesus Christ.
and the other two aren't going to do anything. They're going to stay on their cart trying to get their horses under control. Because the horses are going apeshit. Because, wargs.
Yeah. Normal.
Yeah. Gimja,
I should-
is your-
Horses are
Yeah.
even scared of bushes, so yes,
Mhm.
normal.
Gimja walks straight up to this guy.
Walk.
to which one? The favorite?
Yep, to the
He
favorite.
power walks.
However, while still staring at the favor, looking down upon him, he's gonna go ahead and hit this one, the blind one,
Okay.
with Thundermonger.
This is how I
Oh,
imagine
shit.
Ninja walks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God dang it.
Swaggity snooty, I'm coming for that
You do
booty.
that. Re-roll it, because you accidentally DM that
Yeah,
to
okay,
me.
I'll reroll it.
That hits.
Holy fuck. He said, let me unnatural 20 you really quick.
So, you... Actually, describe how you do it. I keep doing that.
Gimja, while still staring at the favored one, puts his left hand up and brings his right wrist over and presses the button. The mechanism opens and out comes the one shot as it blasts down through the back of the goblin,
May.
leaving a large chest wound as you just see pretty much sound just reverberate out from the front chest cavity. And then Gimja then looks over to the favored one. Yield, and your death would be not as painful.
So roll an intimidation check with advantage because you just imploded his friend. Yeah, he now has soiled himself.
Oh my God, Frieza! No, he's like, ah!
Tim.
And
You
well,
darn
wait.
annihilating
First,
a
before
goblin.
well, hold on. We got
Okay.
Domino.
You
Oh yeah,
damn
Domino. I'm
idiot.
sorry.
I'll wait for Domino. I'm just seeing how far Tim can go.
You're good.
What have these guys been doing the whole fucking time? Can we talk about that?
They were
Can we talk about-
shooting arrows, but now they're just kind of chilling because they don't want to do anything anymore. They're trying to get their horses under control.
Does that hit the warg?
I mean, honestly,
Yes, it does.
Joaquin, he gets a fucking Medal of Honor for even trying. These guys are fucking need it. These guys
So
get the
Domino bites on the warg, and you can hear the chainsaws whirring, shredding flesh, and
Sorry.
the warg yelps in pain, and it is not looking good. It won't survive much more.
Alright. As for Tim, he's gonna move right here.
I believe he does.
I want that spiritual hammer to try and strike the one that's getting away. I have to
It
ask
is
about that.
too far. It is 20. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure. I
Yeah,
get
it
this
moves
right.
20 feet from where it's been summoned.
Yeah, and the goblin has 30 feet, so it doesn't get.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna get there. I guess I will use.
Smash.
Joaquin literally just had a Joker day. If he doesn't turn out to be the next big bad villain, I don't know who will.
Yeah, I can move down there because it floats, correct?
Yeah, it flies.
Okay, so I guess it'll move down
really
there.
don't want you to kill this one, but okay.
You don't want me to kill it?
Well, that'd be out of character if I was to do that. I mean, Gibja doesn't necessarily. He's mainly focused on this goblin. He's not focused on the spiritual weapon.
Roll
Okay.
insight, Tim, to
Tim-
see if you understand that Gemja does not want that one dead.
Tim just walked the fuck up there. Let me.
Yeah, you can understand that he doesn't want that one dead.
Alright, so the spiritual weapon is just going to be there to help Gimja with.
Well,
intimidation.
it could take down this warg.
No.
Okay.
He is going to, I guess, then use the light crossbow on this little fuck right here.
All right, go ahead and shoot.
Yo, I found the perfect fucking reaction video to these goblins
Wait.
waiting.
Did I click on light crossbow? No, there we go.
Yeah,
There it
it
is.
worked. Roll damage.
Ah ha!
No. Yeah, no.
So you do 1 damage. You kind of nick him. Like it just goes. Like it goes right. Like it slices his leg open, but it doesn't do that much. And he continues running.
Next time, shoot on the foot.
Nice.
Next time, aim for the foot. That's a great fucking quote. I'm marking that down.
So the newly, how should I say this? Shitting himself goblin.
New
Is-
sequel.
Yeah.
He's
So
gonna
he's
be
going to.
laughed on when he go back to their whatever hideout.
If he goes
He's
back to
going
the
to take-
hideout.
Using nimble escape, he's going to use the disengage bonus action to run 10 feet,
Damn
which
it.
is 20 feet, and then
Okay.
move 40 other feet because he's taking dash. No, what the fuck?
So 10 feet and then 40 feet.
Yeah, so he's at the bridge now.
He's gone. He's fucking woo!
He is gone. You do, Gimja, get an attack of opportunity.
Gimja will actually grapple him.
Make a strength check then instead of attack roll.
Would it be athletics?
Yes, athletics. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. You grab him before he gets out.
Yep.
Damn. A 1?
That is a 2
Yeah, it's
minus
a
1.
2. Yeah, but still, it's like, nope.
This guy's not going anywhere.
What about Domino? What did Domino do?
Oh, Domino already chainsawed into the, pretty much into the side of the warg.
He's just kind of like barking at him and holding him in place.
No, he bit him.
He
Oh, he
bit
bit
him.
into it. He did damage.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
bad?
At
Sad.
the beginning of his turn, he played domino.
Okay. Because I saw it
You're not
after
paying
the Thunder
attention.
Marker.
It's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
not yelling at you.
I know. I feel yelled at. I'm about to go first.
No.
Okay, so instead of taking the dash action, it is grappled. So it is going to stab you with a dagger.
Oh, he is. Okay. That will not hit.
Shit. So, yeah, he's shitting himself. He's all on the verge of tears. He's not liking himself. Alright, so the goblin fighters. This goblin right here, he's gone. He is out of there.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
This one,
Uh-huh.
the pink, is the same. And these goblins are right here. We're going to take the dash action
Why did you
to
say
get
this?
across the bridge. Wait, what?
It's stressing me. You suddenly speak with an accent.
What are you talking about?
Stop
What
it!
are you talking about in this French area? I want goblins to be French.
And seeing these two,
No,
seeing
but-
these two run away, these two are actually going to go. Actually, yeah, they're going to actually continue firing.
Yeah, because they don't really have a reason to. I mean, they just saw their friend get flattered against the wall.
Yeah,
And another one get
So-
just shot point blank.
yeah, they're not liking it, but they're doing basically cover fire. This one's going to shoot
At
Torque,
York.
actually.
Hey.
Congratulations, Torque.
You get
You
your
get your death
They
wish.
did not hit you.
Oh, what is your AC? Like 20? Jesus!
I'm a
And-
tank! What were you
I know,
expecting?
but still, like, ow, holy fuck. 20?
This one is going to shoot
That's what
Orange.
it
Is
does.
going to shoot
Simpson?
Tim.
Does not
Let's
hit.
see over this hill, though? Like, is that not obscured?
No, that's not a hell. That's actually sunken below.
That's below. That's I think.
Oh, this is
20
below.
people.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's why. Okay, the prescript. I see. And damn, I have depth perception issues. Fuck about Gavin.
Yes, you do. We all know this.
And I'm the
Nikolai,
reason.
your turn.
Okay, so I see what Orin's doing. I'm out of the deafened circle, so I just hear this thing speaking to
I'm
Orin.
speaking in common, yeah. After a while, once it started speaking in common, I spoke with it in common. So you well are aware of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm
By
well
the way,
aware.
I forgot to say this. The silence went down when the goblin shit himself.
Yeah, I would imagine. All you hear is like the silence erupting, and the first sound you hear is.
Oh,
But so Nikolai's gonna make sure the thing sort of notices him by uncovering his hood so it sees the flames.
Are you
So
trying to intimidate it?
no. Nikolai's gonna put his pistol in his coat pocket and sort of approach it with its hands up to show like he's friendly. And he's gonna walk up. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like walk up close, like you know we can stop all this.
Yeah, Torque.
Like we'll drag that little fuck, and I point at Domino off you, and then you can come with us, and we'll heal you up, we'll patch you up, get you fed, we'll treat you right. You can be our companion. Some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
Take-
Or some shit.
I kind of want to pet him too, so it's either
Animal
animal handling
handling
or persuasion. I don't know which one you want me to do.
I was
You know
gonna pet
what?
him next round.
Do both.
Do both animal handling and persuasion.
Yes.
You're gonna lose your hand.
Huh?
If it's a 1, I would have lost.
Hey!
So
You just made a dog.
the warg looks at you, gets up, and just looks at you, then looks at the dwarf, and then looks at the metal beast that just bit a bit of chunk out of its leg. It's more scared of the metal being and kind of lays there. Still,
Chainsaw
It
noises.
lays there.
he's laying down. He is given up.
Like we're talking like a dog laying down,
Yep.
like a tad, or like a dog laying down.
It's basically it shows his
Being
belly.
submissive.
It shows its
Alright.
belly.
It's given up.
It's done. It's
It's
given.
Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna tell Domino to get off. I'm gonna start rubbing his belly.
You rubbing Domino's belly or the dog's
No, the dog's belly. Fuck Domino.
So the warg,
What?
surprisingly, you see, it doesn't have a tail. But if it had one, it'd be wagging because its foot kind of just twitches. Like you got a good
I got
spot.
you right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Sweet.
big. It's a big one. God damn it! You guys made a warg friend. I didn't plan for this part.
This is literally how he rubs the. This is the best part of DMing, though. Now we have.
Orin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna animal handling to join the fuck out of that petting belly.
No advantage because Nikolai's already doing it.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you like that petting, don't you? You son of a bitch. Here you go.
Holy fuck!
Oh my
Get the
god.
fuck out of here. And then he just pets the fuck out of him.
The twitching foot starts twitching a lot because you just hit a very nice spot and it is ticklish.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
fucking
tongue's
thought.
out. It's like
And then I'm gonna show Nikolai this. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you wanna pet him right here, right here. And this is what they get.
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join.
the
Domino
dog
is
is
now-
rethinking all of its life choices.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. You get all these pets if you fucking join us. He whispers in
You guys now notice the warg penis. It is not a bitch.
Aha!
Oh, I mean, you don't know that. Hyenas have penises.
Oh my god.
Okay,
There you go,
so
hey, thing.
Torque,
It's
it is your turn, and you see your friends rubbing a giant warg's belly.
I just look at the head that I'm still holding.
Are you still holding it this whole time?
No, no, no.
are
You
just
know, like-
holding it?
Just holding the ear or something. Just look at the warg, look at the head, just drop it on the floor. God damn
I
it.
demand to mount this steed.
It's on its
Yes,
belly.
It's on his belt. Yeah, you're thinking the wrong way, boss.
No, I know. But I meant to like say like I need to find a saddle and I need to make this my new mounts. Shall be my ride.
Is
That's
the
the.
battle over?
Here's
Hey,
the
hey,
good
hey, hey,
question.
guys.
Guys, please,
Hold
please.
on.
Go ahead,
It's
Torque.
Torque's
Sorry.
turn.
Yes, please. So is the battle over?
Not quite.
Because this guy, right? He's
And
restrained.
these guys are still shooting at you.
Oh, and these guys are shooting at us. I'll fucking snipe the shit out
Which
of
one? Jesus fucking Christ, where are they?
these guys
On
over
the other
here.
side of the ravine.
Alright.
Other side of the ravine this way.
I
Alright.
have
you have-
nothing of range, Jesus.
Throw the head!
Damn it.
Throw the head, improvise weapon. I'm being
Make
dead
a-
fucking serious.
Make a strength check with disadvantage because they're way the fuck out there.
Oh my god, that's
It's
just
worth
gonna
a shot.
in the water.
It's worth.
Is
What
it
if you
an
get two nat
athletics
20?
or strength?
Strength.
It's a strength check.
And then you can intimidate too and be like, get
Oh my
that
god.
shit out of here.
20,
Oh.
15, 22, you know, kind of.
What did
I'll
I
say
fucking say?
it lands. It lands right about there. Like it just lands in a perfect place where it hits and just stays there with like mouth hanging open, right in front of you.
Is that
Make,
intimidate?
yeah, intimidate with advantage
Intimidate
because
the
that's
head,
fucking
like,
That's pretty good.
19.
cool. This is the coolest shit.
and the both goblins look at it, look at you.
Okay, wait.
And-
She tossed the head. She looks at them looking at it, and then she's gonna roar, "Get the
Or-
fuck out of here!" She's like, "Okay, bye."
Yeah, so they're going to immediately
Rar.
get themselves and run the fuck away.
Come on, Torque is intimidating. Okay, you saw her already.
I know, but like it just felt like it was like a Barbie doll roar at that.
Get the fuck out of the way.
You know
Bye.
what? Now, right about now, they're running away. So yeah,
They
end
shit
of combat.
themselves.
Yeah, they shit themselves. Everyone shit themselves apparently.
Tell me that wasn't the most orc shit to do in the world, and it worked out for you, though.
Yes.
You guys do notice that Yakim did suffer a wound and is starting to bleed. Very like
Oh no!
not bleed out, but he's not looking well. And Timson is a cleric with healing spells.
I mean, Gimja would be able to heal, but he's kind of, has his hands full.
Same.
And this favored ritualist, which you happen to get a hold of, is screaming.
Oh, don't you worry, potential customer. We'll
I
take
have
good
manacles.
care of
Do you
you.
guys want?
Sorry. Continue, sorry.
You have manacles.
I have medicine too. I can help you.
So you have manacles. You want to put it on?
Yeah.
First
Alright.
aid, handiwork.
What?
She attacked. She has like first aid. She has first aid.
No, she said
What?
manacles, not medicals.
Oh, medicine. I thought she said medicals.
Manacle.
Manacles.
Okay.
Look at
I
the
thought you
chat.
were healing Joaquin. I was like, oh
No.
shit. Oh,
I'm
that
But
was
going
that.
Tim could use cure wounds on him because he's a
Oh.
cleric.
Do your work.
Alright,
Okay.
use the pet.
Oh, and that orc is bleeding profusely as well.
Stop petting in and trying to heal it, you guys. Jeez.
Tim,
That's true, I got a medicine
And-
this fucking
so
dog.
hold on.
And the blonde horse is also bleeding quite profusely.
Let me. Okay, first of all, I just want to make sure that this one is away. Then I'll try to heal as well. Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
if I see that the warg is hurt, I'm gonna try and heal its wounds too. I'm gonna be like, sit still, you damn beast. I'm gonna wrap you up really quick, and I pull some band.
The moment that the manacles are put onto this favored one, Gimja's gonna grab the dagger out from its hands, and he's gonna place the manacles in between the jaws of Domino, and Domino's mouth is just gonna close.
Okay, you have a very firm
don't
grip.
break my manacles.
Oh, don't worry. It's to lock it in place. After all,
Wonderful.
he is our prisoner of war.
Those manacles won't stop him from making spells. You know that those that don't, you know.
You could just cover his mouth.
Yeah, just put something in his mouth. That sounded so wrong.
Before
Sorry.
you guys put anything on his mouth, he will cast Sacred Flame on Gimja, who just took his dagger.
What? Alright, that's it.
Go
I'm just
for it.
gonna put something in his mouth.
Also, you're known as your fists.
Yep.
So, Gimja, make the dexterity save. Oh, you've made it. You, the black tendrils come out of the goblin corpse next to you and kind of swat it out of the way.
Starting to make me a little bit more terrifying as the black tendrils try to grab at me, but instead just starts to slink away as he just bears down, staring with his red eyes at this goblin with a wide grin.
I can probably rip a piece of clothing, you know, from commoner clothes and just, you know, make sure he doesn't speak.
He
Unless
has a
he's
pretty
told to.
thick cloak, so you could tear his cloak too.
Or you
But
could just
you
shove
don't
the
know
whole
where
cloak
that
in his
has
mouth.
been, you know?
I
I'm
mean-
not cruel. I'm still a paladin.
You're chaotic good.
You're chaotic good.
Still,
You just
That's
ripped
right,
a
I just
head
lost
off
a
of
head.
a dog
Never mind.
and threw it at them.
You know what? You don't need your color. Just and put it in.
Well, you gotta think about the stuff that you're doing. It's like, okay, I just ripped off the head of a dog. I won't stop.
Wait, that dog attacked us. Okay, I just caught it.
You're right.
It was
just
painless. Okay.
just to give Gimja a hug.
Okay, so Orin, make a medicine check.
Yes, I will. I will medicine up this doggo, and I will heal it.
I have a question. Who is it like
Yes?
more? Because both me and Orin went to help it.
I'm pretty
That's-
sure
He
it
kind of
looks
likes you more.
Okay.
Because you're the one that actually persuaded it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he likes Orin's belly rubs more, but other than that,
Has
Yeah.
to like let him sit on its back.
He
with
kind of like, I guess, wraps up bandages on the warg's arms, or I guess fastens one out of like a shirt that he has, like kind of ripping off the cloth, so it
Okay.
stops bleeding.
and because you don't have the healer feat, you don't actually heal it. You just stop the bleeding.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
ideally what I
have
was
a healer
trying to.
kit. Just guys,
I was
just let me get there. I'll help you.
No, I was just stopping the bleeding so he doesn't kind of bleed out while you wait.
Good. Alright. Alright, so now the prisoner has something in his mouth. Don't know how to say it other than that.
Giggity.
And he also is, prisoner for now, at least.
Mhm.
Now that the situation is unended, I will make my way towards those who are injured. I will start with the horse, since for me the dog is still an enemy, so I'm gonna try to prioritize here.
Okay.
So how's the horse looking?
It suffered I think 11 damage.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Whew. I need some water.
So, like using a healer kit won't be enough. If I'm
No,
understanding.
it won't.
I can use Cure Wound on it.
Alright, so cast Cure Wounds. And make sure all y'all are keeping track of your spell slots.
I am. Don't worry. It's an 8, so it's
Oh,
fairly
right.
better. And
Yeah,
what is it?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
And for the rest, like damage remaining, I just want to bandage it so it's not gonna get infected or something.
Okay, made a medicine check with advantage because you have healer's kit.
Sorry. 16.
Hey.
So yeah, you stop the bleeding, it won't get infected. Tintin, is
I
he
will pet the
healing
horse
anyone?
now.
You pet the horse? Make an
Yep.
animal handling check.
Okay.
We'll make sure. Well, never mind. You're good.
Okay.
It likes you.
Ouch.
Tim, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess Tintin's gonna come over here and see what's injured. 'Cause Fork's taking care of
Does
the
he not
horses.
have any healing spells?
Yeah, just heal the guard.
Hold on.
The
I
dog
need
can
to
wait.
reopen Tintin's character sheet.
Alright.
Tim,
Is that close? Give me a second.
no, I mean, you should go for the guards before the dog.
I know. Give me a second.
Hold your horses.
It's
I'm
okay.
Aha!
trying to open up his character sheet.
Because we're
It's
dealing
okay.
with
Take your
horses.
time. I just wanted to.
Okay.
I
What
just wanted
was
to make
what was
sure
the haha?
No, I was just you said hold your horses, and we're dealing with horses.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm
so
glad someone got my joke.
Yes.
so the guy he's gonna heal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Keem.
I had Keem. Like he doesn't really deserve it, but he's got to do it anyway.
Good.
I would imagine it's more of a bitch slap.
With the other
It
hand.
is.
Just slapped with for 3 healing. Which doesn't actually heal him for all that much, but you did heal him.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at you, questions what the hell you just did, and nods, just like, yeah, okay.
I feel a little better,
Yeah, I feel a little better. I feel
but
humiliated.
emotionally destroyed.
And does
Yeah.
this one need anything?
No, that Yakim was the only guard who was injured.
Okay. He's gonna come over
I
here.
think
And
I'm
now healing
injured.
word. Did you mean to do healing word?
He has. Oh, cure wounds. Yeah, I meant to do cure wounds. Sorry, that's my bad.
It's okay. you
Healing
don't know
word
the
is
spells.
the
I
yeah.
mean, it's
that's
still
the
his
one.
character.
That's
so-
the one I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
Ignore healing word.
So yeah,
Completely ignored
that
this
one heals him all the way.
So
Yeah.
he's
He's still got
slapped,
bitch
feels
slapped.
like
Oh yeah.
With the
take
other
1d8
hand, right?
Psychological damage.
Yeah, with not the one with the gauntlet on it. Even then, it wouldn't matter because that gauntlet did heal.
Yeah, it's a once per short rest thing.
Right.
Here, I'll actually put that in there just to make sure.
Yeah, that'd be best.
Yeah, just in case.
But yeah, he's healed up. Yeah, I meant to do cure wounds.
That's fine.
I think next level up, I gotta go to my spells for here with to have the utility for it. I totally forgot that Cure Wounds is a ranger thing.
Cure wounds can be used by rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
I had it as far
I have
as
some healing spells just in case.
It's good to have.
At the end, I still have my lay on hands. So.
the org is still bleeding.
Gimjo would be able to go over there.
Is he still bleeding? I thought I stopped him bleeding.
Well, no, well he's not bleeding, but he's still
He's still
Injured.
wounded. Yeah, he's
a
wounded.
third of his health.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we're
what I was
keeping him
trying to
emotionally
send.
happy.
That's what I was trying to send Tintin over to do for a second.
Hey, Gimja.
Then you heal him too, because that doesn't heal him all the way. Sorry,
Okay.
I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that.
Alright, let me grab cure wound again.
So that's 17. 17. That heals him to full.
Okay.
He is now a healthy, happy
Happy
puppy.
doggo. We just need him to get a bath. He smells like fucking goblin shite.
Yeah, he probably is goblin shite.
Goblin.
And now I have, and he kind of gets up and looks at you, and he's really happy for some reason.
Can I pet the doggo as he's happy?
I think we're all,
Sure.
I think we're all
I
gonna
have
pet the
to
doggo.
figure out what the hell I'm gonna name it because it has a name, but
I mean,
did not
shouldn't we
expect-
give it?
Yeah,
I guess.
You know
Well,
what?
the
Kim
thing
George.
is, they can speak, and
Yeah.
they're supposed to be able to have names. But yeah, you guys name it.
Honestly, with the way the group's going, they're definitely naming it because it's basically our slave now.
Yeah, you guys. God damn it, guys. Oh, Torque, you do see the silver streak on the
Nikolai,
plate.
dude. You pet the fuck out of it, you name it.
I didn't.
Sorry, I had to walk away for a second. What did I miss?
Name the doggo. Yours.
Oh, name the doggo. Oh shit.
DM, you can just send it to me in private.
I'm just gonna ask, like,
Got it.
Wilbud.
Well, bud, what's your name?
What's name? He kind of gives you an eyebrow. Well, any good doggo needs a name.
Well, I'm asking it. He can talk. I assume they gave him a name.
See, I wasn't completely off base. Here, 1 second. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna name it. Because I didn't
Yeah.
expect him to live.
Yeah, if he does have a name. And if he just says, I don't have a name, well, I'll probably name him something from my home country.
You also
Give
gotta
a few
consider-
examples.
For wargs, especially assuming he was in captivity, you gotta just consider that the goblins wouldn't name him something great. They could wargs like slave pets essentially.
Yeah.
So they probably would have named him something like garbage or something. I don't know how goblins are.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you and says, "Oh shit, I had it. Shit, oh shit. Okay, hold on. I put it away." He'll look at you and say, "They named me Rumble."
Rumble.
Uh,
Rumble it is.
well, tell me. Okay. How do you like the name Rumble? Is that what you're fine with? Do you want something different?
Slave name.
He'll look at you and say, "I don't give a shit."
Well, Oren, do you like Rumble?
Well, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue too well, but I mean, if that's what he likes,
Is
fuck it,
it,
we'll call it Rumble.
I guess we'll keep your Rumble until we can think of something else.
I'm gonna get you fitted with a fucking saddle, you little bugger. He was like,
Nikolai
"Oh,
doesn't care. I'm just gonna hop up on the back of Rumble. Fuck the saddle.
oh
So-
shit.
He already had a saddle because he was the one who was being ridden before his master was taken off.
It probably fits
He
a goblin.
has partial armor.
Mhm.
So he's a war beast. He has armor, he has a saddle. It's not well taken care of. It's made by a goblin, but still.
Rudimental, but functional.
Exactly.
Nikolai's just gonna clean that seat off real quick.
How big is a
Yeah.
warg?
It's a large beast. So it's at shoulder height, which is they're kind of like hyenas where their shoulders are higher than the heads are.
Uh-huh.
It's taller than you. Actually, how tall are you, Nikolai?
I'm 5 foot.
6'2".
You're 6'2"?
Yes.
Then it's about 5'5" at its shoulder.
Hmm.
No, it's a large beast, so it's larger than that. Then yeah, it's actually about your height at its shoulder.
Oh, it's a big doggo.
Yeah, it's much bigger than the dwarf.
Alrighty. You know what, Nikolai, you earned the ride. And he slaps him in the back. Let this be your beast, but you're feeding it, and you're taking care of its shite.
Trust me, I've been
Hey.
around desert animals. Fine.
Oh,
The warg looks at you. I am inclined to eat either one of you if you give me anything but meat.
You know what, that's fair.
I mean, that's what a lot of desert animals eat, so...
Shit, you know what? If I were me, I would let you go out hunting every fucking day, assuming you came back.
Oh, true.
You sure you want to leave it hunting around cities?
That ain't,
don't
that
mean
ain't a
anything.
good idea.
Well, ideally not around this.
She looks at the
Not stupid.
not an old the
Warg.
Dwarf?
warg, and she's like, I will cut your head if you touch someone in my city.
Intimidation.
Yeah,
She
that's
just
it.
pointed at the head that's already his cut, on the other side.
You killed
The other one right next to it,
Yeah.
it already has advantage. It's already kind of scared of you.
Oh,
Intimidation check.
20. Oh shit! It's on you, but you see it. So
Yeah, I see it.
20.
Yeah. With the 20, it knows its place.
You know.
Oh shit! Now I gotta make a damn
All right.
stat
See,
block for another
I'm
pet.
the alpha, and you're not. Jeez.
It's all right, Rumble. We'll get this.
Nikolai gets a whole ass warg. You're welcome! You hear Warden say as he laughs way off.
You can ride it. I'll help you up.
Rumble.
No, that's okay. I'm definitely gonna ride that shit.
Velocity.
I like how you're like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna ride it. I'm like, I
I'm
can
riding
let
the
you.
fuck out of that shit in battle.
I feel like my paladin is gonna be a little bit too
Get you some new
intimidating
gear
at some
tinkered
point.
up.
Oh yeah, your
Mecha
your
warg.
character is very much intimidating.
Now both of our artificers have pets. Think about it that way.
I'm just going to probably try to get her advantage on intimidation from now on. That's kind of my power.
You just gotta give up. It's like, I'm scary and I know it.
Gimja's actually
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
start
that's
waving
right.
over to Torque.
What?
What?
I'll be back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Do what you're gonna do.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I actually might have to head out because I got work.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're 4 hours in, so yeah, it's time to leave.
All right then, but I guess we'll just end it here. Thank you all for watching,
Good
and
on
for
you.
those of you who are watching, those of you who aren't, please try to get some people on because we're lonely over here. We love you, and we hope that we see you guys again next time.